over, and man, what a time. I mean, to tell you, I don't know how many brothers are up, how many sisters are up, but let me tell you, I'm going to tell you about my particular grand session before I get into this video right here. And you know what? I'm very happy and proud to be a member of this jurisdiction. And I say that because I know that every jurisdiction have their ups and their downs. A lot of things go on with grand session. And I hope that everyone who has had their grand session so far has been a successful grand session, that you have left with joy, that you have had a great time. And that's really what it's all about. So I'm happy to say that my grand session was a success, and that I personally had the opportunity to install Grandmaster Smith from Mississippi, visiting Grandmaster, into his office. He came here personally. He was already elected Grandmaster, but he wanted to come to California to be installed Grandmaster. And I just want to say to him, I appreciate him and his deputy coming all the way from Mississippi to allow me this great opportunity to install him in his office of the Oriental Chair. It is in such a, man, I don't even have words. I was just so excited about having Grandmaster Smith and his deputy here. They are members of John G. Jones Lodge number 1903 out of Mississippi, in Inverness, Mississippi, to be more specific. And it was just a joy to have those brothers here. And just to say to my brothers in Inverness, Mississippi, Greenwood, Mississippi, Vicksburg, Mississippi, you know what? It's Moorhead, Mississippi. Man, it's indeed an honor and pleasure to have you in my presence, and just to be a part of the whole spectrum. Man, I'm a lost of words today. I'm just excited, brothers. And I tell you this here: no matter what lodge you're a part of or what jurisdiction you're a part of, you should be 100% unapologetic about who you are and what jurisdiction you're in. I know a lot of times, we get into this AF and AM thing, which is really unnecessary. You have to find that lodge that suits your need, and you're able to help manifest it, help grow it. And I say that because of this. And I said a thousand times, many of us who joined the Freemasons, they said that Freemasons help good men to become better men. You must realize that you're already a good man. Now you're going to become a better man because you're going to surround yourself with people, individuals who want you to be successful. That's really what it's all about. Freemasonry, at its core, really, when you get down to the nitty gritty, after you've been initiated, passed, and raised, after you're going through all of the process of becoming a master mason, you now are surrounded with individuals who want to see you successful, regardless of your jurisdiction. They want to see you just as successful as they are. If you have an apartment, they want to see you get a house. If you driving a bucket, they want to see you have a better car. That's what brotherhood is all about. I don't know about all this other stuff that people get caught up in. You're clandestine. I don't know none of. You know what? I'm done with that. I am completely done with that. The Prince Hall think tank, how they go in and say, if you're John G. Jones, Modern Free, PHO, if you're any of those, you're considered clandestine, but by their standards. Well, you know what? The hell with their standards. Man, let Coca-Cola have a Coke and a smile. I'm just saying, no disrespect to them, but every Grand Lodge has their standards. And I'm just elated of the mere fact that Freemasonry is awesome. When we can enjoy the fellowship, when we can enjoy each other as brothers, as sisters, the Order of the Eastern Star, fairest amongst thousands, all together lovely with the crowns and the sash and the fez. Man, you guys looked awesome at Grand Session this year. And to Rising Star Chapter, the past matron of the year, Miss Shorter, Sister Shorter, Thelma Shorter, who was our past worthy matron of the year, and then to that chapter who's really been putting in work to grow their chapter. I want to send a big shout out to them, and to Elite chapter, and to Hadassah chapter, and to Prescott chapter. Wow, I just want to, man, I'm just excited. And if you hadn't had your grand session yet, when you go, enjoy yourself. If you don't do nothing else, I know there's a lot of stuff that go on at grand session. Man, when you go, you got to enjoy yourself. This year, our Grand Lodge, Grand Chapter had a session in Ontario, California. And man, the hotel there, the DoubleTree, treated us well. I mean, let me tell you. Now, this is what I really like. So we get the grand session, and we have what we call a fun night. Fun night is on Friday nights. That's when everybody come together. It's like a meet and greet. But man, we had it set up till the food and the drinks was all paid for. So nobody had to pay for their drinks. Nobody had to pay for their food. When they walked into the room for fun night, it was done. All they had to do was come, dance, have a good time, and enjoy the company of the brothers and sisters and the families that came. Man, that's really what it was all about. And I'm gonna tell you this here, another thing. Our grand session dinner, that was another thing. The staff really went above, man. I mean, they really catered to the things that we wanted and needed. And I'm just sending a big shout out to DoubleTree Hotel in Ontario, California. I'm just sending you a big shout out because it was great. And we're looking forward to going back next year. I got to talk to my setting grandmaster, Calvin Sanders, my setting grandmaster. Man, we got to go back because we had a good time. Everybody had to travel. There was you couldn't say that you couldn't. Everybody had to leave. Everybody had to leave their prospective jurisdiction, districts, and go to Ontario, for real. That made it awesome. So look, if you haven't had your grand session yet, please go. Enjoy your grand session. Enjoy the brothers who you haven't had a chance to see or talk to in a while. Man, it is awesome. And and be who you are. If you modern, free, international, universal, if that's your jurisdiction, brothers, sisters, if that's who you going with, you go with them. Be 100% dedicated and unapologetic about who you are and what you're doing in your jurisdiction. Because the ideal of the fraternal order itself is to make good men better and to make better women great. I don't know. I don't know. I'm lost for words tonight. I don't know. But let's get into my let's get into my subject for the day. My subject for today is just being 100% unapologetic. That's it. 100% unapologetic. We have to move past the say-sors, or those who believe that you are not considered Masons, and you have to be able to rise above all of the chaos, all of that. You have to be able to see that for what it is, which is mess, and rise up. Hey, what's up, bruh? Hey, hi, brother from the East. Oh, yeah, nobody about it. No doubt about it. So we have to be able to rise above that, man, and enjoy Freemasonry. The topics and the lectures at my grand session was heated. I mean, even after recess, the brothers were still in there going at it as far as a debate. We weren't arguing, but it was a great debate about Freemasonry in the lectures that was given. Grandmaster Smith from Mississippi was hitting. I mean, he was going at it. Deputy now the Deputy Grandmaster Eric Sutton, they was going at it so rough and tough. The Grandmaster hit the gavel. Boom, boom, boom. It's over. It's done. It's recess. I'm like, man, it was nothing like it. And that's what makes Masonry great. I mean, you can debate. You can have a good conversation without having to really be at odds with each other. But in some jurisdictions, you can't have that. And I tell any individual who's looking to become a Mason or who's looking to become an Eastern Star, when you come across that sister, when you come across that brother, check them out, see how they carry themselves. If all you ever see is that person who's in the club, that's what you're going to get. If all you ever see is that sister who's like just talking about another sister, that's what you're going to get. So if you are an individual who's looking to become an Eastern Star or a Mason, and you know someone who's a Mason or Eastern Star, all you gotta do is sit back and watch them, and you make the choice which way you want to go based on their actions, because they may be the only Eastern Star, the only Masons you see. So if you know that they're doing some foul stuff, you may not want to be a part of that jurisdiction based on how they carry themselves. You know, I mean, they're the best example. We're supposed to be the best example of the fraternal order. I don't care if you're mainstream, Prince Hall, PHO, Modern Free, Universal, International, John G. Jones, all of those labels are what they are. They're titles to your jurisdiction. But you as a Mason, you as an Eastern Star, when you're out and about, you represent everyone. And some people may say, no, they don't. They don't represent me. I'll tell you what. If something happens in the community, no matter what setting you're in, and that person is a Mason or Eastern Star, the first thing you're going to reflect upon is the fraternity as a whole, not jurisdictional. So we have to look past that. What's up, bro? Finally caught up with you again. Yeah, Rob Lowe. You know it. You know? So we have to consider that. It's a great thing. I mean, man, we have to consider who we are and the fraternity for which we're a part of. And the more I travel, the more I meet people, man, it's great. It's a great fraternity. And I say that honestly. I know there are jurisdictions out there who don't too much care for me. I'm okay with that. I know there are brothers out there who don't too much care for me. I'm all right with that, because I know that there are brothers out there who do care for me. There are places out there I'm totally welcome to go fellowship to their chapters, their lodge. Man, and that is what makes Masonry so great in its own. I mean, I sit back here in my room. I call it the hut. I'm back here and I think a lot of times about my travels and what am I doing to contribute to the growth of my jurisdiction, and not only my jurisdiction but Masonry as a whole. What am I doing? What am I contributing? Am I that individual out there who's cutting brothers down? Am I that guy who's on who's on the internet talking about somebody? Yeah, they ain't nothing. He's stupid. Am I that individual, or am I the individual who's actually lifting somebody up, saying, you know what? That's a good brother. No, we can't visit each other lodges. But you know, outside of that, man, if I can hang out with him, if we can have a conversation, I'm down for it. Are you that individual? Or are you just someone who's just out gangster on Facebook, and then when people see you, oh, you all good now? You know, it's a strange thing, fellas. I mean, and sisters, you know, we have to somehow put aside the ignorance and really enjoy the craft. Enjoy the Order of the Eastern Star. We have to do that. I'll tell you, man, next month, I'm going to be in Detroit for a whole week. So if you're in Detroit, man, what's up? What's up, Coop? You know, if you're in Detroit, oh yeah, let's get it on in Detroit. I'm going to be there for a whole week in Detroit, the last part of July. Then I'm going back to Mississippi. I'm going to go visit John G. Jones Lodge number 1903. I'm going to go there and have a fellowship with them. Then I'm going to head up to West Point, Mississippi. I'm going to be up there for a minute. Man, I'm about to get my travels on. And you know what? As a Mason, as an Eastern Star, you should do the same. Don't just be where you're at. I'm in my jurisdiction, so I'm going to stay in my little comfort zone. Man, you have to get out and just visit across the board. Good evening, my brothers. Good evening. You have to get out and visit across the board. You just can't be where you're at. You're not going to grow. If you're just where you're at in your jurisdiction, in your lodge, you're not going to grow. You're not. If all you can ever go is within your national, let's say, for instance, you have Grand Lodge bodies in all 50 states, but that's the only place you can go in the United States. That ain't good. See, I often say this. I go where I'm welcome. If you say, hey, Brother Hawkins, you know what? If you're in my area, you are certainly welcome to stop by and visit my lodge. I'm cool with that. Because I believe I'll take a person for what they were. Now, after you have done your thing and I get there and you say, well, you know, bro, I was just kidding. Da, da, da. I'm done with you. It ain't personal. I just don't trust you no more. I don't care if you black, white, Filipino. I just don't care. I just don't trust the brother no more like that. And I wouldn't even consider you a brother. I don't care if you are black. If you tell me that, hey, you can come here and we can fellowship, and I get there and then you turn your back on me, I'm done. You know, that's me. I'm done. You can't call me. You can't look me up. You can't do none of that. I don't care who you are. I'm just that way. I'm not that person. You hit me, I turn the other cheek. I'm not turning no other cheek. No. And I don't have to forgive you either. Period. That's just me. People say, oh, you take so much burden if you don't forgive them. No, that's not my issue. I have my own life to live, and I'll do that. And I encourage other people, live your life. You know, keep it rolling. Too many times we find ourselves in other people's business. Be 100% unapologetic about who you are and where you stand. And you won't have any problem with nobody. I guarantee that. I guarantee that. And I say that because most people want to try to please everybody. Oh yeah, thank you, I appreciate it. Most people want to try to please everybody, and you ain't going to do that. You're not going to do that. So if you're 100% unapologetic about who you are and where you stand, you ain't going to have no issue with nobody, because they ain't going to ask you no questions. They're not going to do it. And that's real. And I tell any and everybody that, man. You know, I had a meeting last month. I had a meeting with 2 grandmasters representing my jurisdiction. My grandmaster told me I can go and do this. And so we had decided and talked about having a all Mason day. Oh yeah, thanks Brother Roger. I appreciate that. We had talked about having an all Mason day, and we're going to be doing that. Yo, greetings brothers EA out of Texas. Oh yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So we're going to have an all Mason day here in California coming up pretty soon. And I'm just looking forward to the fellowship. Hold on a second. Hello? I should turn that volume off, but that's all right. But anyway, so we're having an all Mason day here in California. I think that's going to be I think it's going to be October sometimes. And I'm looking forward to that. And if you are in San Diego, or LA, November the 4th, we're celebrating the ancient Arabic Order Nobles of the Mystery Shrine here in California, November the 4th. Tickets are on sale now. They're $45. So, you know, hey, hit me up. You can dial me up. You can call me up, however you want to do it. You can inbox me. You can messenger. And if you're in the area, you're certainly welcome to come and fellowship with the ancient Arabic Order Nobles of the Mystery Shrine. Our dress code is all African attire. Everything is African. The food, everything. We're going all out. We're celebrating 125 years. This is the year that in Chicago, the 12th, the 13th, and 14th, in Chicago, Illinois, you should be there, celebrating with us as we celebrate John G. Jones and what his accomplishments in Freemasonry, especially that towards the Shriners. I mean, people can claim whatever they want to claim, but we know that the ancient Arabic Order Nobles of the Mystery Shrine is 100%. If you ain't, I don't want to go there, but that's who we are, right? That's who we are. I'm trying to be polite tonight, you know, and just let you know, man. Once again, sisters, be 100% unapologetic about who you are, your jurisdiction, and the things that you want to accomplish and how you want to do it. I mean, it's time out for all of the irregular, regular debate. That's old. It was hot for about maybe 2 years. 4 years ago, it was rocking. But now that's old. You know why? Because everybody has drawn a line in the sand. Everyone. If you think that you are not regular or irregular, if you think that you are recognized, then you was messed up before you even joined the lodge you was in. You are. Because if those brothers have treated you with respect, if they have done what they're supposed to do for you and by you, you're in the right place. But if you feel that you're in the wrong place because somebody has said that your lodge is clandestine or you're irregular, if somebody told you that and now you believe it, you messed up. Because you know what? Those brothers that you went to be initiated, passed, and raised, they have treated you like family. They have loaned you money. They have gone and did things for you. They've gotten out of bed at night for you. And now you want to turn your back on them and say, well, because I can't go visit John down the street, I think I'm in the wrong lodge. No, why can't John come visit you? You ever asked that question? Why can't other lodges come visit you? I don't think. I'm going to tell you, I know that the black, ancient, free, and accepted Masons, we don't put limits on where we go. We don't say don't go there, don't do that, unless it's some foul stuff. We don't never tell our brothers, at least here in California, this jurisdiction, we don't tell our brothers who you can't fellowship with. You can't talk to him. If you're a part of a lodge that tells you that who you can't talk to, that's the wrong lodge. Now that's being 100%. If I'm wrong, somebody inbox me, somebody put up a message and say, bruh, you're wrong. And I will listen to you. If you're a part of a lodge or a jurisdiction that tells you who you can and who you can't talk to, now you are in the wrong jurisdiction, period. And if a brother ever tells you that you can't come visit your lodge, let me tell you the reason why. Number one, he hasn't invited you. Number two, that's right. Number two, the reason you can't go visit is because of the way they're structured. They're saying they don't have amity with you, that they don't recognize your body yet, or you haven't entered into talks with being recognized by their body. Now, that's how they do it. Now, as far as I know of, and somebody can let me know, the ancient, free, and accepted Masons, we don't roll that way. Because for the most part, from what I know in my visitation to various jurisdictions, we believe in the ancient customs. Clearly says that you are able to go and travel and visit and visit lodges as such. So we do that. You know, people say, well, how do you do that? Well, you know what? If you have individuals' phone numbers, if you know brothers on the internet, if you know them, and they're in another jurisdiction, not just your own nationally, but outside of that, you can do it. Look, there are about 5 to 6 General Grand Masonic Congresses that I know of personally. There are 5 that I actually have done a little research on. And I'll tell you what, each one of them have between maybe 20, 15, 16 Grand Lodges that make up their national body. Some may have more or less, but they do. If you, who are ancient, free, and accepted, can't go and visit any of those, then there's an issue. Now, I do know of a General Grand Masonic Congress that clearly says that, hey, if you're not part of us, then you can't visit our jurisdiction. That's fine. But you know what? Those brothers, man, they'll sit and chop it up with you. They would have the conversation with you about masonry and the whole nine. You know what? That's a jurisdictional thing, but an individual thing is where it comes to. I mean, because you have to look at what you said in your obligation. You know, you have to see that. And when you understand what you have said in your obligation, you should be all good. You shouldn't even be worried about what somebody else is saying about you or your jurisdiction. Enjoy Freemasonry. Enjoy the Order of the Eastern Star. You know, and put whatever you're going to put into it and take it out. What sense when it does the Congresses control what a jurisdiction? Some Congresses do, bro. I know of one Congress that tries to control what a jurisdiction does. I do know of one, and I'll leave it at that. All they can do is suggest. You're right. All they can do is suggest. But I do know of one president. He's been there now about maybe 25, 30 years. And, bro, he tried to run that thing. Woo. Ooh, yeah, he tried to run it. I ain't called no names because that's not what I'm supposed to do. But he puts his foot down, you know. But hey, that's how they do business. But the individual brothers are great brothers. The individual Grand Lodges, I visited them. They are great Grand Lodges. And that's just how they get down. No doubt about it. Man, so if you have had if you've already had your grand session tonight, that means they have a week. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That they do have a weak Grand Master. You know, if If you have a Grand Master and the president of your Congress is running your state, yeah, bro. Yeah, they do have a weak Grand Master. Yeah. But I'll tell you this. Some Grand Masters who become Grand Masters in the state, they don't travel. So they don't know. You know, the brothers elect them as Grand Masters. I'm saying this because I've seen it. Some brothers, man, they get elected. They have not a clue. I'm just being 100%. This video is called 100% Unapologetic. So let's just be real. Some individuals who are Grand Masters, they don't know. They don't know the works, nor do they teach. And also what happens is that when they go visit somewhere nationally, they are not aware. They don't know. Because whoever was ahead of them didn't teach them. Or did they even learn? So I've seen it. And it's a sad thing, but I've seen it. I've seen some Grand Masters. I've gone to a Grand Lodge session, visitation. I won't call the name of the Grand Lodge. And they couldn't even open up well. Now, was I embarrassed? Yes, I was embarrassed for them. Because that Grand Master has opened up in short form for so long till they had forgot how to open. And don't tell me it don't happen. Oh, let's just be honest. It happens. Oh, we just going to open in short form. Set sound the gavel. I now declare this lodge open. Click. And what good is that? We're supposed to be teaching the brothers on how to open the lodge of an inter-apprentice, how to open the lodge of a fellow craft, how to open the lodge of a master mason. We're supposed to be teaching them about the craft. But if all you ever do is open or close in short form, if all you ever do is collect money, if all you ever do is party hardy, then those members that you have are not understanding masonry. They don't, it's for naught. They don't get nothing out of it because you're not investing in them. And they certainly are not investing in you. They are having a great time. And they're missing out on what masonry is. Now, if you come to your lodge meeting and there's 10 members there and you open up, that's great. And you closing, that's great. You giving a lecture before you leave, that's great. That's how it should be done. That's how it should be done. And I'm not saying that all lodges do it the same way. No, I'm just saying that's how it should be done. You know, you get initiated and an apprentice. At the end of your initiation, they should have a packet for you. A nice one, not something stapled together. You know, I'm just going to staple it together and just give it to you. No, I would say that if once you become an apprentice, that lodge should have a nice little packet for you, a study guide for you. It's supposed to be nice, you know, something real decent. Give it to you in a folder or however they may have it. Ooh, yeah, some lodges don't have 10 members on roll, let alone those that show up. Yeah, that's true, bruh. But that's not mean to kick them down. If you don't have 10 members on roll, I don't know what to say. I mean, that's tough because all 100% unapologetic. Every jurisdiction is having troubles with membership. Every one of them. Now, to show you just how big it is, the United, let me see, is UGLE, United Grand Lodge of England. If I'm not mistaken, they have lost, I think they said 5,000 members this year alone. 5,000 members have left the Grand Lodge of England. 5,000. You can look this up. It's a fact. You ain't got to take my word for it. It's there. I've seen it. I've seen what they said. It was written in their paper that they that there was 5,000. It may have been more, but I'm quite sure I've seen 5. It was more than 5. It was more than 500. It was 5,000 members that they have lost this year alone. And we're just halfway through the year. Now, something is wrong with that picture. What's wrong with it? Ask yourself that, you know? You have to ask yourself what's going on. And then you go from there. You know, that's the unique thing about being a Mason. You know, are you involved in your community? Are you involved in helping that person become a better man? Are you there for when that brother calls and want to talk to you? Yeah, the baby boomers are dying, bro. Yeah, them whew, I'm on the tail end of that. I'm a boomer. I'm trying to hang tight though. I'm trying to hang tight, baby. Hey, what's up, Vincent? Yo, what's up, brother? I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm trying to hang tight, man. So if the baby boomers are all dying off, and we know that they're getting of age now, for us who are coming along, we got to be able to hold up the birth-stained banner. You know, you got to hold up the birth-stained banner, brother. You got to get in and just hold it up, you know, and move forward and help your jurisdiction grow. You know, man, I have some great ideas about Freemasonry and how we can actually build it. But the leadership got to be ready. That's the thing. Is the leadership ready to grow Freemasonry? You know, is it? You have to ask yourself, is your grandmaster ready to grow your jurisdiction? Or is he so satisfied to where he's at that he doesn't go outside his box? That's the question you have to ask yourself. We can each help each other to become better. We can each help each other to grow our own jurisdiction, no matter how small or how big. We can do that. But we have to be willing to step outside our own box and don't cut each other down. If you come to somebody's grand session, why do white Freemasons don't want black Freemason in lodges? Oh, so now I got to change the whole thing up. Some brothers leadership without knowledge, out fear. Yeah. So I'm going to remember that. And let me keep going, and I'm going to come back and answer your question there, bro. We have to be willing to assist each other in being successful. Period. Now, to ask that brother, the brother asked the question, why do some white grand lodges don't want, he said, Brother Vincent, some brothers in leadership without knowledge out of fear, right? Why do white grand lodges, why do white Freemasons don't want black Freemasons in lodges? Well, bro, we've been dealing with that issue since day get-go. Day get-go is when we landed here on the western shores. You think about that. Since we've been brought here to these Americans, we've been having a hell of a time. So that goes deep. I can't even answer that question. It just is too deep, bro. It's rooted in America. You know, people talk about Freemasonry, how beautiful it is, including myself, but that's rooted in America, bro. So if a white Mason don't want you in his lodge, you don't have to go. Don't even worry about it, bro. Go where you're welcome to go. Travel where you're free to travel. You can't do that to yourself. You don't limit yourself to just another race of people. Don't do that to you. You know, because Masonry is too big. It's awesome. So when you limit yourself to say why somebody won't let you come visit, you have already trapped yourself in a box. Don't do that to you. As they say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. Black, ancient, free, and accepted Mason. That's the movement. That's where I'm going. That's where it's at. That's no disrespect to anybody else. I'm just clearly saying I have drawn a line in the sand and I'm good. I'm happy. I'm elated. You know, and I think that being where I'm at this is the best place for me. It really is. And I say that because not only am I invested, my time, my money, my energy, but the people and individuals are worth it. Let me say that again. I have invested my time, my money, but the individuals who are a part of my jurisdictions are worth it. I ain't going nowhere because other jurisdictions don't have what I have. And you may say, well, what is that? What is it that you have that other jurisdictions can't offer you? Let me tell you, when you have been in an organization or in your jurisdiction for a while, and you see the love, you see people going beyond themselves. Whoa, golly. I ain't know all that was. I know some language don't want to join other race join. Some brothers are afraid of change in the time. Yeah, some brothers are. Wow, I ain't see all that. if Albert Pike was a racist, then why do black Freemasons use his works? That's a good one. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about Albert Pike and being a racist and all of that. Oh, snap!
What's that?
Look who just come through the door.
You must be live, baby.
I'm live, baby. I'm live, baby.
It's your boy here.
What's up? What's up, baby? What's up, man? Oh, man. Look who's in the house tonight. I sure hope they don't take this video down.
What's the topic for tonight? What's the topic for tonight?
100% unapologetic.
Woo!
100% unapologetic. Boy, I got my deputy grandmaster just came. Hey man, pull up the chair. You pull up the stool, pull up something. I don't know, just get a chair. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Look at this man right here.
Unapologetic. So my first video. My first video, y'all took it down. I guess it was too rough for some of y'all, so y'all let me know.
Oh man.
Y'all. But I'm unapologetic.
100% unapologetic is what I'm talking about tonight. I was just telling the man, we was at Grand Session. Man, I had a great time.
Shout out to my Grandmaster Smith.
Grandmaster Smith out of Mississippi. I just sent him a shout out. Man, let me tell you, bruh, I was surprised tonight. I forgot I told him to come by. I did. I'm back here, I'm like just kicking it, and he pops in. Man.
That's how we do it.
Man, I was telling them that if you're a part of a jurisdiction and they doing right by you, why are you gonna leave? You're gonna leave because somebody tells you that you're not recognized and that you're clandestine? Look those words up. And if you're able to go visit other lodges outside of your jurisdiction, then you're enjoying masonry. You just can't visit their lodge.
I just have a question.
What's the question?
Do they have something that we don't have?
Bruh, I just said that. I just said the same thing. The reason, like I was saying, the reason I won't leave my jurisdiction because no other jurisdiction can offer me what I got right here.
I know I ain't never going nowhere.
You know what? You can't offer me the fellowship. You can't offer me that because there's nothing like what I got right here. And I say that because I know that being right here is where I need to be to help this jurisdiction grow, to show what Freemasonry is all about, bar none. It's just that simple.
I couldn't go nowhere because y'all wouldn't accept me, so. Unapologetic.
Unapologetic,
I
baby.
was told, since I was going to the west, I couldn't go past Arizona with that stuff, so.
Oh, man.
I just said,
you know what? Oh, boy, you and Smitty was going at it at the Grand Session.
I got a disclaimer. If you ever meet me and I give you a hard time from the beginning, that means from the beginning, I see somebody liking you and I welcome you in. Then I'll show you love.
Hey. Man, I'm gonna tell you.
That's what I do.
As I said in the beginning, he can tell you right now. Him and Brother Smitty from Mississippi, they was going at it so hard, debating back and forth. The Grandmaster had to hit the gavel. We are now at recess. Am I right, past Grand? I got my past Grandmaster over there. He's sitting out in he's a treasurer now. We ain't gonna let him go.
So here's the deal. So your leftists may say your Bible, but it also says as long as you believe in the faith.
Hold on, this brother said, wait. This brother said, I have been preparing in my heart, my mind to put in a petition, but I'm constantly bothering the tension that I hear between.
Hey man,
bro, look.
Hold on. This stuff like
he's talking about the tension that he had that he hear about.
Listen here, bro. It's just like the Christians and the Muslims. It's everywhere you go, so you ain't gonna be able to get around it.
Right.
The whole thing for you is when you see individuals like that, just keep on going.
Right. If you're gonna join a lodge, bro, and they're telling you who you can't talk to, that's the wrong lodge. That's the wrong jurisdiction. I just say that because where I'm at right now in California, we don't do that. We don't do that because, like I said, we practice the ancient customs. That's why we picked the letters, ancient, free, and accepted Masons. The ancient customs of Mason clearly says that you are able to travel and receive master wages, that you are able to visit lodges. Period.
And it didn't say it had to be part of a particular religion.
It didn't. It didn't say that. So let's have a clear understanding about Freemasonry. And that's the craziest thing. People, well, my lodge, you can't come visit my lodge. Well, you know, the reason I can't come visit your lodge is because one or two things. And I say it again. You haven't invited me. That's number one. Your Grand Lodge has standards that says that this lodge we don't have amenity with, so they can't come visit. That's number two. Now, the third thing is that the lodge is having business and they won't let you come in when they're dealing with business. Now, if a brother invites you and you go and he vouches for you and they let you in, that's ancient customs. That's all I'm saying.
I don't want to go to your lodge.
If he tells me, hey, Brother Hawkins, I met this brother, his name is Brother Jamal, whatever, he wants to visit. I have tried him. I found him to be just as worthy and well qualified as I am myself. This brother showed me his traveling card. I see where he hails from. And boom, he vouches for him. He can visit. Now, if he gets past the Tyler, now he got to go past the Tyler. He gets past the Tyler, he's good to go.
You know, the interesting thing is, excuse me, we have a particular group of guys that if they don't recognize you, they don't want to talk to you at all.
What's this for?
However,
Supreme Grand
you
Lodge.
have some white Masons that tell you that we may not be able to visit your lodge.
That's what it's
or your
for.
Grand Lodge.
The check is for
But
the
I don't
Supreme
mind sitting
Grand
down
Lodge.
and having a good conversation with you. So that's the difference to me. And I say this because Brother Hawkins, you know, they have lunch all the time with different Masons.
Taxes and
other than the quote unquote, you know what I'm trying to say. I have to be careful of what I say because y'all, you know, I don't want y'all to take this video down. So
no, go in.
Y'all get all sensitive, you know what I'm saying? Be honest, I don't care. You're a 4-letter or 5-letter. I think you still got that Uncle Tom mentality. If you see a brother and you Prince Hall and he 4-letter and you don't agree with him, for what? It's not like Prince Hall showed you a way to pay your bills and John G. Jones didn't get it. What's the beef really about? It's like a sorority or fraternity type thing, man. It's like, oh, I'm better than you. But my thing is, I don't want to come to your lodge and go to sleep. I really don't. I just want to sit down and talk. Most of y'all can't talk fellowship anyway. I mean, Masonry anyway, so it don't even matter. Y'all still be talking Lesters. Most of y'all still trying to argue with me about I can't be a Mason. But y'all forget, Masonry have many different religious beliefs. Many different sects. So you can be, you know, Muslim, you can be Hindu, you can be whatever. But I know down south, it's like, hey man, somebody screenshot this thing or something? It's just your screen blinking.
Yeah, I know that. I think they're watching us.
Oh, so I was about to really go on in.
But you know, I'm telling you, I think somebody like every now and then it'll flex. So I think somebody may be like, I don't know.
So I know you brothers in the South got a different mentality than I do. First of all, yes, I'm very unorthodox. I'm like that drunken master, but I'm very, very, very functional. So
I have a pipe. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to that pipe. I'm gonna have to talk about that pipe for a second.
Well.
You want to go in that pipe?
Well, we all know we don't live on Earth. We live on Gaia Earth. I mean,
okay.
We already know that Mia is the name that they give you at the. Hold on. Degree.
Oh.
That what's that thing around your head? What y'all call it?
That crown.
The crown.
That 33rd.
You seen that DNA that's around their head?
They don't know nothing about that DNA around your head. No.
Unapologetic.
No. Unapologetic. But check it out. So the brother, in regards to Albert Pike, okay, let's just be real. Now, the degree work, yes, Albert Pike wrote The Dogs and Magma. That's a great book. I'll give him that. But I tell you what, get deep into it. That's Egyptian, bro. All of that is African. You could take it or let it alone. But you have to open that book and look at it for what it is. Now, as much as racist as Albert Pike may have been, and I don't know him, I'm just reading what history has wrote about Albert Pike. That's a great book. However, you need to go beyond that book because Masonry is beyond that book.
But at the same time, that book tells you how they're using the working tools that we have and the small scale.
It might
and
better
how
help
they taking
you
over the community,
decide where you go.
So it's up to y'all. I'm always unapologetic. Hey, I did my last video. Only 2 people called me. Now, one of you brothers called me. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It is unapologetic. I said in the video, if you call me with your title, I will not call you. Brother, the first thing you did was call me with your title. That's why I have not replied to you.
Ooh.
And the reason why I don't do that is because you tell me your name. I don't care if you're a 3rd degree or 100th degree. And if I really would have called you, I would have tried you on your degree. Because when you call me and you tell me, oh, well, I'm certain night, whatever, what the hell does that mean to me? Nothing. Just say, I'm Brother Hawkins, I like the video, let me get at you. And another thing, if y'all like the videos I put out, inbox me and let me know. Don't always say Brother Hawkins. And I like the fact that y'all like what I have to say, but a lot of y'all know that y'all BS and y'all know I won't go for it.
Ooh.
And it's probably why Hawkins won't release me, because he know. I got a short temper and I don't like crazy.
Look.
I'm just gonna tell y'all.
My deputy grandmaster, he's special. And I say that he's special in a good way. You just can't call him up and just go to chopping it up with him. It ain't gonna happen like that. If he gives you his phone number and you call him, you best believe you're in for a conversation. That's it.
Now you can't call my past grandmaster crying about Brother Sutton correcting me. I said that there was 2 pillows and he told me there was 4.
Well, there is 4 pillars. But anyway, we'll get into that later. We'll get into that later. I have a Aber Pike Dogs and Magma. I do. Check out the Scottish Rite Volume 1 and 2. Read their history. Man, their history tells you all about them. You don't have to get confused about it. I'm just telling you, man, if you can do that, don't allow someone to deter you from becoming a Freemason.
No, Mason.
Don't.
Freemason.
A Mason?
Mason.
Okay, so my deputy grandmaster said, don't allow someone to deter you from becoming a Mason. And he gonna come in here, he gonna break that down. But I'm gonna give you my show on that, so he can come in and say, past grandmaster, that's not what I was going, but I'm gonna go this way. The reason I would say that is because Masons do 2 things. They tear down and they build up. They do. They tear down and they build up. They build the structure that's there already. May need to have some what you call that when you're making a structure more stronger? Supporting beams. Mm-hmm. Your structure may need to have some supporting beams. So as a Mason, we have to be that support. If you're already weak coming in as a Mason, if you're already weak, we have to support you. And that's what it's all about. If you go to a lodge and they can't support you as far as helping you to become a better person, if they can't do that, then you're in the wrong lodge.
I have a question, and somebody please answer this. What is it that you brothers are seeking within Masonry? Like, really, like, I know a lot of y'all be like, oh, Brother Sutton, I like what you got to say. But the stuff that I have to say, do you actually apply it or have you ever used it? And I ask that question because everybody wants the bread and potatoes, but no one wants to do the work. So I'm just asking, when you get the esoteric side, what do you do with it? Or do you believe that Lester's and Duncan's is just where it is? That's all I want to know. And no, I'm not giving...
These are the things that are, in my own personal opinion, these are the things that's supposed to happen when you become a Mason. When you get initiated, at the end of your initiation, a package.
Probably good and cold.
That's number 1. Okay? Number 2, there should be a list of people, or what we call a coach, or someone to assist and aid you along in that first degree. You should be able to call up a brother and have a study session or group session. Some jurisdictions call it other names, but you should be able to do that as an inter-apprentice.
If not, call me. I don't care if you're 4, 5, or 6. I'll lace you with information.
Ooh.
You could tell them I gave it to you. Because I feel like if you're a part of a lodge and they ain't giving you no degree work, they holding you down and they don't know too much. If you in a lodge and you call them brothers and they're not giving you nothing, they don't know too much. I'm just going to call it the way it is.
All right.
Call me. I'll give it to you.
He sure will.
I'm going to tell you point blank.
He sure again. He'll email you some shit in a minute.
Because there's some brothers right now.
He'll email you some stuff in a minute.
There's some brothers right now. Their lodges ain't giving them nothing. They've been
Brother Vincent. Brother Vincent said everybody wants to be a Mason until it's time to work. Boom! You right about that. Hey, is he not right?
Yes, he
is. He not right? Everybody wants to be a Mason until it comes time to work. This is why it's important during your initial interview with people who wants to be a Mason. You need to explain that to them. You need to break that down to them, so they don't have an imaginary theory or thinking about what Freemasonry is. Because once you become a Mason, Work. You have to work. It's time to put that work in. As an apprentice, I should occupy my mind with useful knowledge. It's time to put some work in. I'm not just talking about picking up a book. I'm talking about literally going out and putting in work for the next person to help him to become a better person. That's what I'm talking about. Now, if you're not willing to do that, then I don't know what to say about your jurisdiction.
I think that if you are part of a jurisdiction and you're not learning from someone in general, you're kind of losing out. Because even me, I know I'm wild and unorthodox, but at the same time, I can take care of business. I just choose to act crazy and have fun.
He does.
But over the next few months, it'll be a different setting. So my disclaimer is, if you see me past next week, it's not a power trip. It's just that now I got to be a little bit more serious about what it is I do.
He's my deputy grand master.
Now, when it's over with, woo! That's all I'm gonna say. Outside that suit, woo! I'm just a Mississippi boy.
Yeah.
That's all we're gonna do.
That's
baby.
it. That's it.
So this is my mentor right here. I watch it from the time he get up to the time he go to bed.
Hey. Now he may claim that I'm his mentor.
He is.
But don't think that this brother hadn't left some footprints of sayings in my life. That's a fact. Now, if you have somebody in your life that doesn't leave footprints in your life, positive things, little droplets, little things that are going to make you go, if they telling you, you my boy, but they ain't, the only thing they doing is bull, they playing around, if they're not helping you grow, they don't need to be in your life. You don't need to be in their life.
You can't be around this man and not do better in some aspect.
And that's how it should be. If you are a Mason in any lodge, any jurisdiction, and nobody in there is influencing you to do better in your life, you're in the wrong jurisdiction. You're in the wrong lodge.
But that's why.
Wait a minute. I think Princess Finley, I hope I said your name right. What does Egypt has to do with Freemasonry? Really, you asked that question. Man, you should have seen the last video.
Well, first off, Egypt wasn't really the spot. Wasn't it more so like Memphis or
this brother down here say everything.
Wasn't it Heliopolis really not Egypt? Because Egypt just one state like Chicago, but it was actually the inner cities that had it. So you need to go more deeper to like Ethiopia and stuff like that. But we need to get off the Egypt tip and just understand it's just the natural law of the universe. Come up out the lessons and understand that it's really law of attraction. This is why you have the 7 sciences. So you could say it came from wherever, Egypt, Poland.
I'm gonna stick with the continent of Africa.
Yeah, that was, how about Ethiopia, because that was taken over by the Roman general. So
okay.
I'm just ancient free. We ancient free. So yeah, we're gonna say Egypt. That's what you want to go to, but why don't you take it back to Ethiopia, Haiti, or let's go back to the Dogon tribe.
Ooh.
Or let's go back to the Pygmy people.
Okay. So
let's really forget about where it came, not necessarily where it came from, but use it. Everybody's hollering about Egypt this, Egypt there. What if it was originated here?
Well, all of the continent was one landmass at one time.
Well, I'm just saying.
But let's not do that. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, let's look. This landmass was one landmass at one time. And people may say, well, you're crazy, Hawkins. That can't be, brother. No. Hey, look at the St. Peter's map. Get yourself hold of a St. Peter's map. And it will show you this landmass as we know it was one landmass at one time. Bar none. And you can see for yourself on certain land maps how it's, so you can say whatever you want to say. The facts are there. You have to go get it for yourself. Nobody needs to say something you say prove it. No, you go prove them wrong.
One of the things that, since this is open mic today, I ain't gonna go too hard.
It's open mic tonight.
I noticed some of you brothers in certain areas got a requirement that you have to attend church. I thought that I wasn't judged by my external things. I don't understand what that individual place has to do with me as a Mason, because I gotta be honest. I study Islam, but I don't do the mosque, nor do I do church. And I don't pray to the same individuals that the mosque does, or people in Islam do. So none of that really fits into my life. But Brother Hawkins, I will ask you something.
Go ahead.
Remember that night you and Brother Ford took that trip?
Look, man.
You heard that bzzz, Now, did anybody from your religion come and help you?
I'm going to tell you this. Let's tell a story first. So look, true story. We was driving across country.
Wait, we'll go way back. Hold on. First of all, this was years ago, and we all had tapped off into Kundalini energy. And we all had went out and bought some chakra stones. And
we did. We went and brought, yeah.
We had study sessions on meditation.
We did. We had study sessions on, yeah, we did.
And what happened was, we would all have study sessions so late, when we would walk outside, we would see 3 triangles in the sky.
We did. So, shit sound crazy, don't it?
In the beginning, whoever saw those 3 triangles was like the next person to go through that doorway.
Oh, God.
So Hawkins was like, oh man, I don't see nothing sudden. You on forward, y'all tripping. Now you can have the story.
Okay, so look. True story. I'm going to have to take you from the beginning. Brother Ford had an emergency back home, right? In Alabama. Had an emergency. In Georgia. We was at a lodge meeting. And he said, man, I got to get to Georgia, and I don't know how I'm going to get to Georgia. I said, brother, look, I'm going to Mississippi. We'll get you to Georgia. We collected that night $500. That night at lodge meeting. We all hopped in the car that night, the day after, right? Mm-hmm. And we went and drove this brother home to Georgia. Got him home. Once we got him home, were we on the way back? We was on the way back. We was on the way back. Midnight. Dark. I'm driving. I said, you know what? We're going to pull over. We all going to be still, right? Everybody was like, oh, let's just drive. You know, I'll take over drive. I said, no, we're going to be still. So I pulled over, bro. Cocked the seat back a little bit. I'm relaxing. I put this on everything. I'm laying there. I fell into I don't know if I fell asleep or what, but I did. And I fell, man, and I heard 2 loud humming noises. Nobody else heard that but me. And I looked up and I saw this. I know this sounds freaky. I just saw this openness. All I had to do was take 1 step. And I knew if I took 1 step, it was done. I was going to be zoop. And let me tell you what the question of us asked. What can we do for you? Whoa.
It's the same as who come here.
I put this on everything. And I am not crazy. I said, brothers. I said, Ford, you couldn't handle it, huh? Ford looked at me. I said, it's time for us to go. Did I not? Mm-hmm. I cranked the car up. And they said, why? I said, bro, I just experienced something and y'all didn't hear it. I know it sounds crazy, guys. And I know we're off the subject a little bit. But let me tell you, that was a true experience. And I never, ever forget that as long as I live. You can call me a maniac.
That's what happened when you practice the ancient customs. See, we don't have to explain anything in which we do because, remember, we don't know what we're talking about. Remember?
Hey.
We teach them bogus stuff. So.
But I tell you what, if you get into the chakras, if you get into meditation, man, all of that.
Reflex.
Wait. What was the answer to my question? Are you part of Dr. Melchizedek? No, I'm not part of Dr.
Malachi.
Yeah, Malachi. No,
I read it. Yeah, I do a lot of his. Yeah, I am. I'm not a student, but I'm an advocate follower. I'm familiar that we came from the green fire. Yeah, I've been baptized in the lake.
Oh, see that brother right there? I let him be him. That's who he is.
See, y'all Masons, since we unapologetic. See, it's a lot of times y'all say, man, King, I'm a 7th degree. No, I'm Royal Art. You know, and we talking about King Solomon's Temple. But the funny thing about that is, y'all see that? I was standing there too, long time ago, huh? Long time ago. We could pop them down like that right there, that square. Mm-hmm. But those who know, we there too. We right there in the back, right? And you know, you gotta understand is everything is tied together, from the sororities to the legislation to what you think ain't what it is. But a lot of people from the South know what I just did, so you already know. That was that king. Yep.
Yeah. I had to whisper that. My brother wasn't always a Freemason. I had to whisper that over to him.
720 gold bricks, baby.
I had to whisper that to him, you know. I had to really whisper that to him. Hey, brother, so what could they do for you? Brother, let me tell you.
Who do for me?
That experience that I had.
Oh, baby. Bro, when you meditate, go ahead, bro.
When you meditate, you don't stay where you at, man. You travel.
What happens is, bro,
that's some real stuff.
You ever see them? You ever see like the movies, the TV show Stargate, where they walk through these warps and in different time zones? So when you meditate, your spirit come up out your body, and just like when you went to that lodge, you heard that. They're gonna say, "What do you want? Who comes here?" That's what you feel. And so you just like in the Matrix. Once you're there, you're outside of your body. You can heal your body. You can do a lot of things. Travel. You can have lucid dreams. Me personally, I've done a whole lot of things that y'all wouldn't even imagine.
I'll tell you this. What you need to do, if you haven't already done it, is meditate. And I'm gonna relate this to some of my Christian brothers and sisters. It says that even Christ left and went into meditation. Even he did that. So what's wrong with meditating? And I'll tell you what, once you get into meditating, I mean really meditating, man, it's awesome. It is so awesome. This is where it comes into play that you have to renew your mind with useful knowledge. Don't just settle on what you got. Renew your mind daily.
Well, they say supreme mathematics, knowledge.
Bro, you right. You travel in your sleep and you woke up and you know what?
When you sleep, you dead. When you actually awake, that's not your reality.
Man, hey, bro, you so right. I mean, people may say, well, y'all talking crazy. That's all craziness. You know what? Life is crazy. I mean, life is crazy.
Well, it says in the second degree that you got to look into the stars to see what's really going on, and it can answer all your questions. It says right there in your Lesters. It does. Right there in your Lesters. So, you know, that's why I always say...
Yes. This brother asks if Jesus was an Essene. I hope I'm pronouncing that word right. Yes.
I'm not touching that.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna let him answer that, but Jesus was a part of Melchizedek's order.
He was.
And Melchizedek has no beginning and no end.
Absolutely.
So I mean, he was older than Jesus, and Jesus was a part of his order. So why doesn't he have more power than Jesus? Did I just go there?
You went there.
Unapologetic.
Unapologetic. You can look that up in your Bible and read about Melchizedek. Yes, read that. Yeah. Wasn't Jesus not part of his order? And yes, Jesus was part of the Essene order. You got to realize now, those orders had their own way of communicating with each other. If you were part of their order, then they had their own signs.
I think that one of the things that we really let's go deep real quick.
Let's go deep.
If you really want to look at this whole Masonry thing, let's look at the 7 sciences. Those who've seen the movie Hidden Colors, they tell you how they used to use music to heal you.
Huh. Trust and believe that.
So you have to look at math. Example, numerology. It can tell you your future. Yeah, I do numerology. I had an ex. Can I say her name?
No, don't say her name. He had an ex. Don't say her name.
I had a female friend in the past.
Right.
She studied shamanism.
Mm-hmm.
And she was the one that introduced me into tarot cards and stuff like that. And she had to found out the system where it would tell you when a particular event was going to happen in your life. So week 1 is considered to be spiritual, week 2 is financial, week 3 is health, and 4 was something else. But each week meant something. And so anytime it landed on that date, 2 or 3 days variation, you have an event that's going to happen.
Wow. Wow.
That's real masonry. See how we look to the skies. In the West.
In the West.
In the West. I know, Smitty. Well, you better not come and sit with that. Smitty, all I'm saying is, if he died in the West, and he had the secret in the West, and we got it from the West.
Where are you traveling?
Where you going? And what you looking for in the East?
Oh, man. Let me tell you. So Grandmaster Smith, who was visiting from Mississippi, we did his installation, right? And in the debate that we had, that was in the whole Grand Lodge, we had this debate going on. And it was so awesome, the debate itself, till it makes you go read again. It really does. It makes you go read again. But I'm going to get off into this here subject real quick. I know a brother was asking about Albert Pike in his writings and things like that. I would say read Mars and Dogma. That's all Egypt. That's all African. And don't only stop there. Go get the book, The Origin of Freemasonry.
I got a book, Egyptian Light of the World. It's about 1,000 pages, about $5,000 or $10,000 or whatever. It's a lot of money, I think, but you can download the PDF.
There you go.
Contact Brother Hawkins, and then I'll email your contact.
Don't just settle for your Leicesters or even your own Grand Lodge jurisdiction book. Don't just settle for that.
If that's where you want to stay, yes.
No.
But if you want the meat and potatoes, then you have to go a little bit deeper.
You are going to have to go deeper. Masonry is deep. Let me see. I'm going to tell you this here. And this is the truth. There is a difference between white masonry and black masonry. There's truly a difference. And I'm going to tell you this, why it's a difference. It's all depends on who's in your lodge. You don't believe that. Hold on.
I'm gonna be light.
What's the name of that book?
What book? Egyptian Light of the World?
There are several books. So the one he's talking about is the
Gerald Mackey, Egyptian Light of the World.
And let me see. The Harem's Key is another good book.
I still have the Harem's Key.
You still have my Harem's Key?
I had it for 4 years.
Yeah.
This will be the 4th time reading it. I should be done within a month.
You should be done. Please bring that book back.
I got it. It's gonna be a little marked up. It's still the same.
I don't even mark my book. Just bring my book back.
I got you. See,
okay.
see. He give us light. We gotta let him know we still got it. As long as he knows in good hands.
All right.
What happens is I get halfway through, and then I find something else, and then I gotta go back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
As
long as you got it, it's in good hands.
Because Ham Biff was really Sequente Doubt II. So, but you know.
Now, I'm gonna share this here with you. Masonry amongst blacks and amongst whites is a different masonry. You may ask me, why is that? This is being 100% unapologetic. I don't care who you are. You got to look at who's in their lodge. And I say that because I'm talking about actively in a lodge. I'm not talking about somebody that's an honorary member. I'm talking about an active member in a lodge. I was in Washington, D.C. And I was talking to a brother who was a member of the Grand Lodge of Washington, D.C. And he told me this. He said, yes, Brother Hawkins, we was on Pennsylvania Avenue at the Holiday Inn having breakfast. And he said, yes, Brother Hawkins, we are Masons. And I respect you for being a Mason. The only thing difference, Brother Hawkins, this is what sets us apart. Who's in your lodge? Do you have a congressman, a senator, a judge, a lawyer, a doctor? Those people who can actually get something done like right now. What do you need right now done? See, that's the difference, bruh. So, yeah, masonry is a good thing. It's a great thing. But look at who's in your lodge. And that's the difference.
So what we have to do is we turn to the streets. That's why we turn to the fraternities and the sororities if we don't have them within the lodge. See, we are very unapologetic. We have to make different moves from the way that they do.
You're exactly right. See, that's what sets us apart. I mean, yeah, a lot of our brothers who are just hardworking members, you know, they are doctors. They are members of the community who are just hardworking. They work in the hospital. They work firemen. They're police officers. You know, they're barbers. They're all in our lodges. But what this brother said, Brother Hawkins, if I need something done, and I got this brother on my roll, and he's a congressman, I'm giving him a call. Now that's power, bruh. You could call it whatever you want to call it. If I had the number of a senator in my phone book, you ain't thinking I'm going to use it? What? That's truth. That's big. That's 100%. You need to think. Check this out. I'm going to show you just how good this thing is. So, you're talking about a conspiracy theorist. You can look this up for yourself. So you can look this up for yourself. Check it out. Bill Clinton was impeached, right? Somebody tell me now that Bill Clinton was never impeached. Bill Clinton was impeached per se. Now, Trent Lott, who was a 33rd degree from Mississippi, was a Republican. Okay? He selected everybody that would be on that panel to impeach the president. There was 6 Democrats, 6 Republicans. Trent Lott is a 33rd degree Mason. Right? Yes, he is. From Mississippi, Trent Lott is.
Yeah, he is.
Then you look at Bill Clinton is a demolayer. Look at and see who demolayers are. He's a demolayer for life. Now, with Trent Lott selecting everyone to be on that panel, look at who he picked to be on that panel to impeach the president. And then you come and talk to me.
Well, see, here's the thing. Now you know that the demolayer has more power than the 33rd. Because The nice temper, remember? That's where it all came from.
Absolutely.
They just broke it all down to a low degree.
Absolutely.
We don't have to talk about Sunni Islam because I don't want to about delete this video, but it is what it is. Just take people. The order is not based off of Christianity. Yes, you can go into the Bible verses and find certain things, and I can go into Mark Twain and find the same thing. I said it. I can use anything that you can use, same thing. So yeah.
Yeah. So I'm saying this to my black ancient free and accepted Mason brother, and I'm saying this to my Prince Hall brothers, to all of you. Don't get it twisted, bro. Masonry is deep. I mean, if you got somebody, good stuff, brother. You are Christian by faith, bro.
Exactly talking about you.
So I'm yeah, but I'm getting, bruh, look. If you know of a senator and that brother's in your lodge, you don't think if you got into some trouble, you're not going to make that phone call? I'm just being 100% unapologetic. You're going to make that phone call. And he going to get you out. He going to, bruh, it is just that simple. You can't, look, this is the true story. And people can say whatever they want to say. There are Masons in all walks of life, including homeless. I know some homeless Masons.
You want to tell them about Texas?
Oh, yeah.
When they said we're doing 70 and 30?
Look, this is the true story. Good stuff, brother. You Christians by faith, Brother Hawkins. You shouldn't be, yeah, but you can.
I know you're
I'm PHA. But iron sharpen iron. Hey, welcome, Brother Finley. Yo, for real.
Hey, Brother Finley, check it out. We got a lot of PHA friends. Listen, we love to hate about a lot, but we don't really care if you PHA or AHP.
Or AHP.
Love, bro, man.
It is.
I don't care nothing about the little dog. I don't care nothing about your grand lodge, your grandmother, and all of that. When I see what this grand encompasses is love. Now, you want to be foolish? Love. There's two things can happen. This ain't Brother Hawkins. This is me speaking. When you see me, two things can happen. If you don't respect me as a Mason, greet me as a black man. But that yada 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 yada, something happened to you.
Ooh.
And you ain't taking nothing from me.
Ooh. Oh, well.
Off the top.
My Debbie Grandmaster, he raw.
Raw and uncut. So I know a lot of y'all be like, so I was out there in Chi-Town.
Oh, dirty bastard. Oh.
Yeah, I'm a drunken master. I'm an old drunken master. So I was out there in Chi-Town one day. I played the game. I was in the 7 row. That's what it's called, right? I was in one of their cars. See, you know what it is. Out there in Chi-Town. So a couple PHAs pulled up on me, and I played stupid. So they were literally trying to, you know, take the car from me. They were literally trying to. I said, "Yo, what? Is this your car?" Yeah, I ain't tell you about this. This is unapologetic.
Unapologetic, 100% unapologetic
they swooped
tonight.
up on me, and they was like, "Yo, man, what's up with this car?" So I don't know it's my family. They said, "Well, you was giving us signs. We was giving you signs, and you didn't respond." Well, first of all, when you see sisters, brothers, you go 5 and not 3.
Ooh.
That's why I didn't respond. So make a long story short, they tried to take it. And then they took something else. And then they all had to walk away. You don't never approach a person thinking it's because you don't know them or they don't recognize you that you can take something off their car. I had something.
Don't do it.
I had something hot and ready for them, and they kind of found out the hard way.
Ooh.
It don't matter where I'm from. I'm always off. If I don't know you, I'm off. But you can't approach me taking anything.
Don't do it.
Last year, up in LA, we had a situation where this dude was dealing with this particular sister, and he took her car. Remember that?
Right, I remember.
Yeah, so I had to make a phone call, and, you know, some things happened. But all this taking stuff, can't take it from me. You ain't going to be able to call my grandmaster now, Pastor. You ain't going to be able to call him behind that. I'm just saying.
Oh, man. Hey, so check this out. Was that last year when we was driving across Texas?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. Damn, it's been that long? Check it out. True story. True story. We cruising through Texas, right? We driving, rolling. We moving, bruh. We hit a tire. Messed up the front end of the car. The tire came off a truck. My brother was driving. Boom, boom, we hit it hard. Pulled over the side of the road. We messed up the front end of the car. We called the rental company and we said, well, we're in Texas. Oh, yeah, for sure. Thank you. I appreciate it. What's up, CD Dorsey? What's up, bro? So we in Texas, right? We called up the rental company and we said, look, we had it. We have a front end alignment issue on the car. So the brother said, well, we're going to be closing in 2 hours. Now, mind you, we are 2 hours away from them. We talking about driving time. So
it was up by Houston. We had to go to San Antonio.
Yeah, we was leaving. Yeah, we had to go to San Antonio from Houston. Now, you guys who are in Houston, you know the distance, right? Man, we was rolling, bro. We was rolling. So we hit one of them little towns on the back roads.
100.
Yeah, we were rolling. We hit one of the little towns on the back road. This police officer or highway patrolman was hidden in the bushes. He was hidden, bro. He was hidden in the bushes. Man, we was, whoo. We got about 2 miles down. All we saw was a red light. Woo, 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 woo. Pulled over. We was like, oh, we black in Texas. We black and we in Texas. Yeah. I reached up under, I shouldn't have never reached up under the seat, but I did before we got there. Reached up under the seat. Pow. Threw on that hat. Brother came over with the flashlight. Bam. Hit the flashlight. And said loud, stay out them bushes. You ain't lying. Bruh. I pulled over. I threw on the hat. Bam. Police officer came around to the car. He said, where you boys going? Well, sir, we got to go to San Antonio, Texas to take this car back. He said, what's wrong with your car? I said, can I get out? Get out.
I said, no.
He said, don't get out.
What's wrong with
He
you?
did. He said, don't get out. He said, you want to get out? I got out. I got out. I got out. I said, sir, we got about an hour and a half to get there, and we're trying to get there to come turn this car in. We're traveling. We're getting back to California, blah, blah, blah. He said, all right. He looked. He's like, yeah, you boys got some damage on your car. I said, yes, sir. He said, well, do you know I clock you going 70 and a 45? I was like, what? Didn't I?
Yep.
He was like, yeah, I clock you going 70 and a 45. I was like, oh, well, you know what, sir? I didn't know, but I'm just trying to make sure I get this car back in time. He said, well, you know what? I'm just going to give you a warning, but you know what? You be safe in your travels.
Was out. I was
Be safe in your travels. I hopped in the car. Woo! We was on it again, baby. We got there. When we got to the place to turn our car in, the guy looked at the car. He was like, yeah, what y'all hit? I said, we hit a tire. And it just messed up the front. He was like, well, okay. He said, trade it in. Trade it in. He said, I'm going to give you an upgrade. Brother. I was like, okay. You know, okay, brother. But you got to think, it's how he said it and when he said it. You know what I mean? So don't take this masonry thing lightly. It's a real thing. I'm just saying.
I'm going to put it to you like this, unapologetic. If you're a BS person in your life, you're going to be a BS person in masonry, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't have people right now in your circle, you're not a mason that's not looking out for you, you're learning from, and it's not going to happen to you in masonry. I'm not a person of power, unapologetic. I rarely talk to any of the new members that come into my lodge because y'all come and go like we change our boxes. So you got to be in my jurisdiction a little while before I even say hi, bye to you, because it's not that I'm better than you or more than you. It's just that when I start investing time, I want to invest serious time, and you got to be here. You need to be on point.
I tell you what, this is the honest truth. Since we're being 100% unapologetic, when this brother first came into the lodge, I was there for his initiation and everything. He calls me up. He said, hey, bro, how you doing? I was like, well, who is this? He'll tell you right now. I was like, well, who is this? He was like, well, it's Brother Sutton. I just got initiated. I said, you did? You was there. I was like, oh, okay, all right. You know why? Because, like he just said, brothers come into masonry. But how long do you stay? What type of time do you put in? So when he called me as an enter apprentice, you know what I put his name in my phone?
Am I still EA in your phone?
You still EA in my phone.
And I'm deputy now. 10 years later.
He is, right, in my phone, it says EA, enter apprentice. Period. You know, but the impression that he left on me. Hey, what's up, bruh? Mac, what's up? From Illinois.
What's up, Chi-Town?
What's up?
Chi-Town, I'll be back out there in a few more months, man. I'm going to be out there traveling, so I want to check out every lodge I can see.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm letting y'all know now. When I do get back, I'm going to be here. Kevin Amos, much love, because you're the reason why I was able to go see John G. Jones' gravesite. So I'm going to always have love for that man.
I do so many degrees, I forgot the new members also. Hey, bro.
It's not personal, bro.
It's not personal.
Because it's like, you know, we come in, we prepare for this stuff. Like, as a worship mouse, we got to come in, prepare for it, get ready. And then we come in, and then boom. It's like, what the hell just happened? So my thing is, when y'all come into the lodge and you don't stay, what were you looking for, or what did you not get?
Absolutely.
You know.
And that's another thing. You know, when you come into a Masonic jurisdiction or a lodge, look around. Look around. And I say the reason you need to look around is to see, go visit those brothers at their home. See how they keep their home. See what type of life they got.
Well, for my mentor over here, all the way around, love this man. I know life gives obstacles. But this dude right here, he makes you want to be 100 all the way from the relationship to masonry. That's real talk.
Hey, and that's the thing. If you're not putting something in a person's life, that means you're just taking. If you're not putting anything into anybody's life, that means you're just taking. You just like a cockroach. You just all over them. You're just trying to just put something into somebody's life.
So how many of y'all out there meditate?
Yeah, how many do? Is anybody watching this video? I mean, we're live right now. Is there anyone out there that meditates? I mean, really get down.
Do they teach you meditation? Because I mean, my thing is this. One of the reasons why I argue against religion is because the second degree tells you so much about what it is you need to do. And when you get to the 7 signs, it tell you each one of the 7 signs is as a part of your life, like the 7 chakras. And when you use them with polarity, everything is good for you.
CD said, Oh, you get down, huh? All right. Yeah, man. I mean, you have to. If you're gonna be in this thing called Freemasonry, be in it. Hey, bro, if you tell me you're more spiritual, you should meditate.
Let's try this. What does spiritual mean to you?
What does spiritual mean to you?
People tell me I'm more spiritual, I'm more religion. Okay, well, what are you doing spiritually? Let's elaborate.
What's up, PHO in the house? I appreciate that.
Elaborate on that.
Oh, yeah, from Ohio. Thank you. Appreciate you.
I'm a spiritual dude, but I also follow the sun phase. I mean the moon phase. So do you plan your day according to the moon phase? Like when it's the waxing of the moon? I mean the one of the moon. Do you ask for things to be taken away from you during the waxing of the moon? Do you want things to be brought to you? When you get up in the morning and, you know, when you shower, are you bringing things to you this way? You know what I'm saying? During the moon phase, or you washing things away from you during certain moon phases. So everything is a triangle. Everything is 3. So when you say you're more spiritual, what does it mean? Like, if you meditated, you got chakra stones, you practicing the laws of karma, the laws of nature, you know? I always say, what is it? I don't do a lot of masonry talk. I let Brother Hawkins do that. He's more the diplomat. I'm more just a straight shooter. It is what it is with me. So a lot of y'all might be like, oh man, I don't understand that, dude. That's because you haven't read what I read or been through what I've been through. You just gotta do some reading. Peel that onion back, and you're gonna see, you know, you'll see that it's really all about you as a person, about you as a society. And get off into the Rosicrucian. And you understand that the first 3 degrees, you know, in masonry is the same as the plant, man, and animal king. So it's all together, man. It's just we too busy arguing about PHA, PHO, and AFAM. It's like we don't even realize that there's so much more out there. I don't care. Because a lot of y'all call Brother Hawkins on me anyway. Y'all been doing this since I was EA. Do y'all know that? Y'all been calling this man on me for 10 years. And every time y'all have called him, I've always been right. What is that? He said spirituality is a moment in time. Time don't exist then, bro. If you wanna say that. Spirituality actually is the way you breathe. So let's clarify that. You know, you want to talk about spirituality, and you're supposed to be already meditating. The experience Brother Hawkins was talking about earlier when he was meditating. Yep, Jeremiah, yeah. That particular thing, he's supposed to already be on it. We teach our fellow crafts how to meditate and how to try to heal themselves. Yes, PDF. It's huge too. No, but time don't exist. The shock is in your second degree. It doesn't talk about it, but it tells you about the astronomy and seven sciences, man. You know, you got to understand that your word, if the beginning God was the word, and all that you have is the word. So your word has to be the God is. So you're the higher, and what you speak brings it out. I don't have time to watch nature, man.
Say what?
I don't have time to watch nature, bro. I'm giving you a hard time. Hey, we got an orb in here. We have a spiritual light behind us. That's what I'm saying. See, when you say you're spiritual, you got to tell me how you're breathing. Because if you ain't breathing, you know how many times you manifested something. Prime example. I counseled my whole weekend. We had to do some grand session stuff. I was trying to figure out how bills gonna get paid. Man, I don't know what to do. So everybody counsel. No problem. So what I did was, the whole trip back coming from Ontario, I did my 17-second manifestation. See, this is spirituality. And I visualized clients was gonna call me. As soon as I touched down, boom, had a brake job. And then this morning I had a Cadillac converter job. And I had another brake job, front and back. So let's talk about spirituality. You want to talk about time. Can you manifest 24 hours, 48 hours? The second degree tells you everything you need to know. That's why you have your square and your compass. You're supposed to measure your time. Unapologetically, let's stop telling our new members they got to spend 8 hours of time with God, family, and friends. We know damn well they can't spend that much time. I barely got enough time.
It's common sense. Wait a minute, it's common sense though. You're supposed to divide your time. Divide your time. You know, that's what it's all about. So when it tells you 8 hours with God, 8 hours with family and work, you're supposed to divide your time equally. And that's a very hard thing to do. But nobody's saying is that you shouldn't have fun, but you should be able to divest yourself into your time to where it's equally divided or somehow, some way shaped. What's that question right there? I don't know. I'm gonna have to get some glasses. If we touch on this corner right here.
I don't do any meditating in the car.
What's up, Dallas? Let me see. I'm in Dallas, but the internet allows me to spiritually appear.
So check this out, bro. Here's the deal. What if you? I think you had just asked me. What if you told me I can see my future? Here's the deal, bro. I am a God. I run my universe. So of course, anything I speak come to truth. I just said how I manifested things in my life. You have to understand that things you say come to light. You just have to have the right energy. Or the right E equals MC squared with the space, love, and emotions in your set.
But see, everybody ain't ready for that, because if you are a Christian, you're gonna tell me that you believe in Jesus as your Lord and Savior. This is what you're telling me. Then did not Christ tell you the things that you see Him do that you would be able to do that and more? So if you can't speak your reality, if you can't speak the truth, and it comes and it manifests itself, then there's an issue with that. I'm just saying.
That's why you have rhetoric. Let's go back to the second degree. You have to understand 17-second manifestation, right? Every day you have over 1 million thoughts per se, but every day you also have the same thoughts. When you get these thoughts, it's like prayer. That's why a lot of them don't work. It's like, Jesus help me get this car. I need a job. You're so damn dry. Don't make any sense. The English language have no vibration.
None.
So when you want something, you got to act like it's Christmas Day. I got a race car set. You know what I'm saying? You got to be ready. You got to feel it. You got to see. We too busy worrying about how we gonna get it. We just got to understand that we got to feel and know that it's there. And once you feel it and understand it's there, it doesn't matter how the universe gives it.
Rhetoric. He says line his internet name or pass is rhetoric.
Yeah, so you speaking your truth into existence. You paint your own picture. Everything that you're going through right now is your own fault.
But everybody is not ready to speak things into existence because they're afraid. Let me tell you something.
They do it every day.
And this is the truth. If you can't speak things into existence, then why are you even telling me you believe in Jesus? Why are you even telling me that you believe in something supernatural if you can't speak that which is in existence? Is that the same thing that God did in the beginning? We are God-like. If I'm in the image of God, am I not God-like? If I'm made in the image of God? Not even if, but I'm made in the image of God, so I should be God-like. That means that I have the same DNA that God has. So let's not get it twisted. Let's understand who we are as a people, as individuals. For one thing, it said that God walked in the garden with Adam. He did it not say that he walked? He didn't say it was a space. He said he walked in the garden. And Adam and Eve hid from God. So if you hide from somebody, that means they don't know where you at. They called his name. Let's keep it real.
But he's all knowing and all loving.
But absolutely. So if God walked through the garden looking for Adam and Eve, Adam, Eve, where are you? And then he's going to ask them a question. Who told you? He already know the answer, or she already knows the answer. I threw she in there. You catch that. But they already know the answer.
Well, even Tupac said it.
So if God already knows the answer, why is he going to ask you the question, who told you?
See, I got a question for you.
Don't do that to yourself.
Unapologetic. If God created everything in this world,
and he also created Satan. I'm sorry.
If he created everything in this world,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to throw that out.
You just did me. You just did one of me. Good cop, bad cop. If God created everything in this world, why would he be jealous? That's just like jealous of my daughter, and I gave her life. Me and her mother. So,
you can't be jealous of that which you created.
So my next thing is have a true statement. Everybody talk about Satan being evil, but let's take a look at this. God was the one that told you not to go deal with that tree, right? But Satan was the one that gave you the light. So if Satan hadn't given you the light, you might.
Now you know they're gonna say after. Now you know after you said that they're gonna say, "Oh, them some cult, them some devil worshipers." Yes,
I pray to Lucifer. Lucifer is a Latin word which means Venus, which is that comet you see every morning before you wake up.
Oh, you know my goodness. What brother say down there?
Man, what is God? Seriously? Bro?
What is... Oh, wait a minute.
Sperm.
He said sperm is God. That's deep. But you have to understand. You have to understand. Well, when that sperm hit that egg, let there be light,
I'll tell you what. Let's look at this.
They ain't ready for that.
The Holy Bible, right? The Holy Bible is about war and this, and this. So what's the Holy Bible? When you think about this, Satan is always doing something good, and God is always doing something bad. Why is it God is always punishing this person, bringing terror? Why is God doing it? But Satan just kicking back, like smoking his Cuban cigar. But I'm just saying, if Satan won't get y'all the light, maybe Satan wants to be praying to. Pay attention to the movie Lucifer. They telling y'all.
What's that at the bottom?
Word game? Nah, it ain't word game, man. You just don't know.
He said word game.
It ain't word game.
Well, the thing is I tell anybody, if you don't trust what somebody's saying, go read it. Go find it for yourself. Go get it for yourself. And when you find it for yourself, nobody can take it away. And that's the problem that I have with a lot of people who say, well, Brother Hawkins, you're just talking out the side of your neck. I'm telling you, go get it. Go read it for yourself. Don't just settle for what I say or what somebody else says. Because there's always truth in a lie. But you got to go find that for yourself. You got to go get it for yourself. Pick up books. Man, there's more than one book on Freemasonry. Whether it be your Duncans, your Lester, or whatever. Go, man, just go do it for yourself. Stop letting people just put this stuff in your head.
How many of y'all can read that cryptic shorthand King Solomon?
Ooh, the cryptic one?
Yeah, the one, the book that you gave me?
Yes.
How many can y'all read that? Can y'all elaborate? See, this is what we do out here. See, I don't know. Unapologetically, a lot of y'all just wearing this stuff to look good. I stripped a guy. I took a guy's stuff the other day in the doctor's office.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
He walked in and shined me head to toe.
You can tell that story about the doctor's office. So he walked this was a true story that happened last, about 2 weeks ago?
He walked. I was with my little friend. He, they knew each other from back in the day from work. And he walked in with the hat, the ring, and he was lit up. And I normally don't do this, but them hair stood up on my head. And then I got the itching. And then my friend said, sit down. And I said, I got to get him. And all of a sudden, she started grabbing her phone, calling Brother Hawkins at work.
They called me at work. Brother Hawkins, you need to talk to your brother. He over there taking somebody's stuff. I'm like, taking somebody's stuff? What stuff is he taking? That brother was a Mason. He over there. I was like, oh my goodness. I'm finna get some money, man. My hand itching like crazy, bro.
So yeah, I asked the brother, which direction did he find which was lost? He told me the east. And I said, bring it here.
He wasn't ready for it, though.
He wasn't ready for it.
He wasn't ready for it.
Then I asked him, how long was he dead? Or had been buried? So, unapologetically, in the Blue Lodge, they teach you 153,303 members worked on King Solomon's temple. Ooh. When you get to a high degree, it's another number. I'll let y'all figure that number out. So which masonry are you guys a part of? The 1717 where we paying for the French War or you beforehand?
Hey, true story. True, this is truth. And you need to read this for yourself.
So did Alexander the Great really sign that paperwork? I mean, Frederick the Great really signed that paperwork, or was he really sick somewhere else?
Frederick the Great did not sign that paperwork.
So you know what's funny? It was actually Jewish people that allowed us to have Freemasonry. And Prince Hall, y'all part of that? Y'all like that? Wasn't it like 11 Jewish cats?
11 Jew in a Presbyterian minister.
Did I say that out loud?
That's true. And it was a Presbyterian minister.
Wow.
For real. That's real. You want to know where we got it from? If you are a Scottish Rite Mason, Scottish Rite Volume 1 and 2, read the reference. Read the history.
Hold on.
What?
How can y'all be Scottish Rite Mason but don't know in the front cover it says esoteric on both books?
Stop. Get out of here. I'm finna go home. I'm already at home.
You already at home. You already at home. Both books, Volume 1 and 2, it talks about the esoteric side.
It does.
So you talk about the
It talk about all of the zodiac.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
It gets down, doesn't it?
So did y'all know riding the goat has something to do with the Capricorn zodiac sign?
Ooh, now you going too deep on him now. You know we don't ride no.
No, you can't hang out with us, bro. Just catch us on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
What did he say?
He said I need to hang out with you. I'm just joking. Just giving you a hard time, man. You know?
Man.
Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know now. I got some young and up and coming sisters. Y'all better get ready. Y'all better get ready.
I tell you what, our Eastern Star chapters are deep. I would tell you that. Sister Diane Miller.
Yeah.
No. Sister Warford.
Sister Diane Miller had me rolling at her chapter meeting.
Hey, we gets it in.
Hey, if you've never seen the
Gavel walk.
The gavel walk. Oh, what's the gavel walk?
My soda.
Your soda's over there.
That's right.
Bruh, the gavel walk is off the chain.
Yes,
We get it.
Man, they get woo.
Unapologetic. Check this out. So I've been a Mason for a while now, and I notice a lot of you brothers call yourselves patrons. You know where I'm going with this.
All right.
Talk to me about a degree work for a patron. Can I get a handshake? Can I get a sign? I ain't never seen it, because you know why? You have never studied the Lagrange. See, when you talk about the patrons, you got to go to... Hold on, the gavel walk, that's what females do, man, when they walk in elaborate, but you have all of them together. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And they just... Shoo, shoo, shoo,
Man, the gavel walk.
you know.
Oh, okay, so we have what we call the master's carpet. But them sisters do the gavel walk. Man, it is off the chain. I'm telling you. And don't let them walk the Lambeth. And then you have the Lambeth. Man, it's bruh. Grandmaster Smith was like, Brother Hawkins, we gotta leave the meeting. That's why we left the meeting.
I know.
He went over there. Hey, that's the store hitting that gavel. Da, 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 da. You know, the store walking the star points. Man, that was done. It was over. It was over.
So check this out, bro. I don't know you, but check this out. Really, what I'm saying is true. The patrons have their own degree. It's really called the Lagrange. If you really look back at in your Eastern Star ritual, it's gonna tell you, it's gonna mention the Lagrange. So when you speak of the patrons degree, it's gonna talk about farmers, how they got the pitchfork and all of that. That's part of. Oh yes, I don't care. I don't care what y'all say.
And then you got the Master's Mason degree within that. In the order of the Eastern Star.
So you go research this. So when you they do it walk faster and y'all not doing the gavel then y'all not doing it but everybody do it different. I can't tell you what you ain't doing. So yeah, the patron stuff came from the farmer's degree. Yep, that's it right there.
Who's that?
The Lagrange.
Yes.
That's it. So when you look in your OES ritual, you're gonna see Lagrange, and then you're gonna see the patron stuff, and then you're gonna get the handshake and all of that. Yes, we teach this stuff. Y'all don't, but we do. And we need to have an initiation for it.
Well, there's an initiation for the Master Mason in Eastern Star.
I have a quick question too.
What's the
Since
question?
we've never had a patrons thing set up in place, can I create Q&A and ritual and study guide and stuff? Is that possible?
It would have to be on the order side.
Okay.
So when they become a patron, they would have to go through that side.
Okay, we need to create a side.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with creating it. You
So,
gotta make
yeah.
it. See, that's the thing. So if your jurisdiction doesn't have something and you want it, you have to create that for yourself.
Y'all see
you
that?
can't wait on somebody else.
Gotta get it.
You gotta go get it for yourself.
Y'all
If you're waiting on somebody to do something for you, it's not gonna happen. You have to go do it and get it for yourself. Period.
Can you witness one? Yeah, we might can make that happen for you. You can visit your own chapter. They should be able to put it together. But
what's that?
He said, can you witness a gavel walk?
Oh yes. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, my wife was practicing it at home. She was like, I gotta get this right.
I can't touch that conversation right there.
What's that?
Inbox me, equality, EQUALITY 40 at yahoo.com. Prince Finley, get at me. We'll discuss that, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, but man, I'm telling you, my wife was here, but 2 days before we went to Grand Session, she was practicing the gavel walk. I'm like, girl, you gonna mess around and break her ankle.
But Finley, you know, Queen Sheba is my mother. And I'm not talking OES. So, you know, yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna drink this Coca-Cola.
yeah. You know.
I thought your mama was from Mississippi.
Nope.
But I know what you're doing.
Nope. My mama from Egypt.
You need to stop. Hey, stop teasing me.
Hey, did y'all pray to y'all females since our last conversation? Remember I told y'all need to stop praying to the male deity? That's the, you know, you gotta pray to the womb. You ever notice a Virgin Mary kind of look like the womb?
They ain't ready for that yet. Look, man. I'm telling you, there's so many facets to Freemasonry till it's unreal. See, most people only think, oh, the first, second, and third degree. Well, you know, you can't go no higher than a Master Mason degree. That's true to a point. That's true to a point. However, you can elevate that Master Mason degree. Oh, what do you mean you can elevate it? Well, brother, look. Just because you're here in the United States, I guarantee you this. Leave the United States and you will find Masonry has so much more to offer. It does. It really, really does.
Well,
period. What the brother say?
I ain't gonna really talk about religion because that might be the reason why, you know what I'm saying? Hey, for those who saw my last video, I know I'm a little quiet. I have to monitor what I say because I don't know what happened last.
They took down the video, took down our last video.
You know, and even though this is, you know, unapologetic, I gotta keep it, you know what I'm saying?
We don't know how long this was gonna last.
But Finley, Equality 40, EQUALITY 40 at Yahoo. Inbox me.
Hey, and if you missed that, email Jose. Spell it the black way. HOSEALODGE. Hit me up, and if you miss him, you catch me and I pass his message on to him.
I was baptized in the lake of fire.
Ooh.
It was 720 bricks right before me, and they were all gold.
See, look.
And in the beginning, it was just me. And I separated.
You're bringing this guy. You're taking him somewhere where he once was, and I'm trying to.
I'm in King Solomon's Temple right now.
Bruh.
I'm walking through the King Solomon's Temple.
Okay.
So I went from the feet to the leg to the thigh.
Okay.
First, second, third floor. Did y'all get that? Feet, leg, thigh.
Yeah.
First, second, third floor.
Uh-huh.
The middle floor is a female womb. Did y'all get that?
They ain't get it, but I know I got it.
So did y'all know most of the temples that was built in what y'all say Egypt was built like a human's body? Boaz and Jachin are the legs and the feet. Did y'all know that? Oh.
Well.
So I know what I had to say. So depending on where you are, I understand what Lester say. I do. I got it. It says when you get to a Master Mason. Yeah. So as a Master Mason, they tell you as a Master Mason, you're supposed to be able to master your craft. That's what Lester says, right? But as an EA, it tells you occupying your mind with useful knowledge. And if you're part of Supreme Mathematics, the first letter it tells you is knowledge. You get your knowledge up, okay? So you can actually be a first degree Mason and be a Master Mason because you understand that you have options and choice with your decisions.
Yep.
See, you only progress in Masonry by decisions that you make in life. It's progression on the spiritual world.
Woo.
So by nature, you're a Mason when you came out your mother's womb. And once you understand that you have the option or right, that you have the choice of free will, then you're a master. You have to master your thoughts. See, that's what it boils down to. You don't have to be a master mason to master your thoughts.
And I'm going to piggyback off this here. So, I'm talking to you, black man, and I say that not to be disrespectful to any other Masons. But you need to check yourself. And when I say check yourself, it's in a good way. Name me another people that was neither naked nor clothed or hook wink with a cable tow about their necks that were led to a door and they had no return. They was brought on a Wesley course. They was buried and left for dead. Tell me of any other people like that.
I'm gonna go deep.
Any other people like that. See, Masonry is about you. But what it is, we're too afraid to say it's about us. See, we're the only people who was brought west and left for dead, and we're waiting on somebody to come raise us from a dead level to a living perpendicular, to put us back where we need to be. Masters. And not just a master race, but a people who know how to bring other people together. Come on now, I just want you to wake up just a little bit, because there's a 32nd degree, you're just beginning to unthaw a little bit. But when you get that 33rd, you're supposed to be that person who's supposed to be able to give a lecture on any degree. If you are a 33rd degree Mason, and you're talking that game about you a 33rd, and you got that little ring on your finger like I got,
I'll take it.
You're supposed to be able to comment. You're supposed to be able to give a lecture on Freemasonry on the spot. Period. You shouldn't be able to say, well, there's no in that. 3rd degree. And that just pisses me off when people go get their 33rd and they can't even talk to you because they can't lecture. They don't know how to formulate the ideal of what Masonry is. I just had to get that out.
Well, to answer one brother's question, technically no. If you go back to the Shriner's degree, and based on how they were created or came into this earth or evolved, because they do not have the same blood type or DNA as because they animals, no, they can't be Islam because they had to be taught for 49 years. So basically, the sword means they're so-called brother vows. We just protecting them because they hold on to the secret because we didn't have the rights to hold on to it. So technically, no, they can't be a brother because they can't be trusted as a Shriner. That's why you have the M-U-S-L-I-M, you have the M-O-S. So technically, no. They're just adopted.
Ooh.
Unapologetic.
It got deep, didn't it?
I tried to hold up, bro. I tried to dodge that question.
It got deep.
I tried to dodge that question.
Why y'all do that to him? I'm trying to bring him in, and you guys just keep pulling him out.
Think about this. The word noble means something of nobility, means divine right. We were here first.
Somebody else.
We were here first, so why are we even concerned about what they do? We just need to go back to, we need to understand, go back like to Atlantis and understand like 25,000 years ago, whatever, we lost the knowledge. And we just got to get it back. EQUALITY40 So I'm telling me to do this. 619-214-8802. I'm only going to say it once. 619-214-8802. That's it.
Oh, wow.
Do not call me with no BS trying to debate with me because I will hang the hell up on you. Do not call me with your title. Just be like, yo, bro, I saw your video, and that's it. I'm not here to prove anybody right or wrong. I only point you to videos. Because if you're still praying to the... So, are y'all praying to the cross or the cube?
Okay. Let's talk about the cross.
And the cube?
And the cube.
I probably want to stay on the cube because
the cross folds into the cube.
It does. The cross does fold into the cube.
Black Rock, get it, Shriners?
But y'all ain't ready for that. Are you? Are you ready for us to talk about the cross folding into the cube? Because that's deep. Because if you haven't been on that pilgrimage, around, it gets faster and faster. And you're touching that rock. Come on now. If you ain't ready for that, don't bring it up. Because that gets deep. A lot of people, oh, you want to throw on the fez, but you don't want to understand why you wear the fez.
Noble. Did y'all know that Queen Elizabeth was actually black? Did y'all know that the Moors... See, y'all, we discuss us being slave, but we don't talk about the white Inquisition. Brother, I love the knowledge. Brother, be dropping. Powerful is food for Kura Maca pure. What's up, Shot-Town Love? You know what it is. My family, 122nd and Morgan. You know what it is. Masonry is not about. It's deep, bro. See, the thing about it is we call it masonry, but it's actually Kemetic science. It's really law of attraction. When you're talking about masonry, the only thing you're dealing with is the book called The Secret. The only missing piece to the book The Secret is you need to have happy emotions. And they teach you that as a fellowcraft.
Well, there you have it.
I'm just saying. So within all of this, within the fellowcraft degree, it doesn't say anything about Islam, Christianity, Judaism, Buddhism. It doesn't say anything about any of that. Emotions is the worst characteristic in which you have, which separates you from the plant and animal kingdom. Your emotions cause you to be individual according to the Rosicrucian degree, which is why we collectively are our own gods. Without our emotions, we'd probably be a lot more collectively together.
You remember that Star Wars movie where the Borg? You can't resist the Borg. Collectively, you can't.
Whoever created us did. It's not a bad thing. You just have to check. You just have to check your emotions. Like honestly, let's think about this. There's an old saying: people are where they want to be. They're doing what they want to do. So, honestly, let's think about this statement. Why should you get mad? Let's say if you dating someone, and then they did something to you that you didn't like. Technically, they did what they wanted to do, and that's where they wanted to be. So technically, you shouldn't even get mad about it. That's really a test. That's your baseball pitch in the baseball game. So are you going to swing at the curveball? Or you swing at the fastball? See, there's an old saying, Brother Hawkins. What's it? Know your part, play your position?
Know your part, play your position.
You don't have to say anything about everything all the time. Sometimes it's just meant for you just sit back and don't say nothing.
Don't say nothing
because
at all.
People are well aware of what they do. But now you all mad and got you crying and going on. But that person did what they wanted to do. So occupy your mind with useful knowledge.
And never put your happiness in somebody else's hands. Don't put your emotions in somebody else's hands. You made me mad.
What's up, UK, Brother Trent?
How you made me mad?
You got watchers in UK? What's up, UK?
What's up, UK?
AFAM, you see what it is, man. We're just out here doing it.
You know, but that's the thing. You know, you're talking about you made how? Wait a minute. That's too much power for somebody to have to make you mad. You control this. This is what I'm gonna tell you. I got pulled over 2 weeks ago after that drive-by over in Ocean View. Remember that? About 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I got pulled over. I work in a hospital. I had on all blue in a red neighborhood. I did. I sure did. Police pulled me over. He said, well, you know why we pulled you over? I said, no, I don't. But I knew. He said, well, sir, where you coming from? I said, I'm coming from work. Knowing that I had just left Ocean View Park is truth. I just left Ocean View Park. I dropped off 3 slabs of rib because it was an all brim day. It was all brim day in Ocean View Park.
What the hell you doing in blue and brim day?
Hey, it was all, it was, hey, look, I can travel.
That's what we do.
And I dropped off 3 slabs of ribs. It was all brim day, Ocean View Park. I dropped off 3 slabs of ribs, dressed in all blue, and I left, all right? On the way down the street, I got pulled over. Police said, well, what are you doing over here? I'm like, well, I used to live right up the street. What's going on? Well, the reason he actually got behind me, I was pulled over in a red zone on my phone. So he wanted to know. So he said, well, sir, can I search your car? Well, you know what? I'm good. Because I ran for city council. I know I shouldn't be having nothing in my car. I'm good. So he goes and checks my car. He sees my ID in there. My ID tells him what I'm in the medical field and where I work. So he says, well, the reason I asked you to step out your car because you got on all blue and it's all red over here. I said, bruh, I'm a black man, for one thing, and I'm not out here thugging. That's another thing. And trust me, a thug recognizes a thug.
We're known. Some of the bad people y'all know we're really good friends with.
So for me to be over there, all blue, and I know it's red territory, that should tell you something. That should tell you something. So let's not get it twisted about this thing that you're a part of, brother. You just have to be able to use what you have to make an influence on what you're trying to do. So me taking them brothers 3 slabs of ribs, you know what that does? You know what type of relationship that builds? I'm just saying that's what you have to do as a Mason.
What up, Stacy? Much love out there.
You have to build that relationship. If you're not trying to better your community, then you're not doing anything in your community. You know, that's where I'm at.
9912. No, I mean, sorry. 8802. So, yeah, man, we don't, you know, I'm going to say, like, the best thing for y'all to do is just, it's really within you. Like, your current situation, everything what you experience every day, you have a chance to make every day great. All you got to do is get up, state your purpose, and the ancestors going to give it to you. We got to look at the universe as if, this is how I look at life. If you got a bank account, you can't withdraw none unless you got some money in that stuff. That's it.
You can't take none out if you don't put none in.
But with that universe up there, see, there's abundance of ways in which the universe can bless you. But what we'll do is we'll ask for things or request things or desire things, and we want it to come from a specific place. However, just feel the emotion of having it and watch the universe do what it do. You can't control anything. Can't do it.
You can't.
We still 2nd degree masonry.
Well,
we can go 3rd degree.
Let me tell you this true story. When this brother was being created, on the way to his creation, he had a flat. Police pulls over. What's going on? Well, you know I got a flat. Why you asking? Are you going to help us? No. So they drove that flat car, that car that was on flat, they drove it all the way home. Changed the tire and came to the creation. The ideal is, he taught me this here. You can't get mad over something you can't control.
Oh, and we're going to add a little bit more story. So the cops pulled us over and told us we couldn't drive the car. I didn't have the lug nut in the car. So we had to wait till the cop leave. Me and Brother Ford. It's like 4:30 in the morning, for those that know. So then we changed. So I get there, change the tire. We go, grab some donuts and orange juice, and I lock the keys in the car.
You did?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Yep. Same morning. Locked the keys in the car. But I got up, had attitude. I said, man, I got attitude right now. I don't feel like being bothered, just, you know. But then I kind of calmed down, gave me a few minutes. I did my thing, but yeah, it's a learning experience.
So the ideal is that anybody can depart something into your life. And what I learned from this brother is you can't get angry over what you can't control. You know, we're where we at because we choose to be there. Let me tell you.
Your thought process put you there.
You know, the ideal is that most of us say we can't change our situations. You can. You can change your situation. You really can, but you got to put something into it to change it. We all fall on hard times. Look, that's truth. We all fall on hard times, but the people in your circle should be the people the people in your circle should be the people that want to see you be successful. If the people in your circle don't want to see you successful, you have the wrong people around you. You're in the wrong lodge. You're in the wrong chapter. Sisters, if another sister is jealous of you because you have a husband and a family and a home, then that's an issue. That sister, you should be that sister's mentor. She should not be trying to just get at you. You know what I mean? That sister should be the mentor, just like the brother should be the mentor. I've had brothers that mentored me. That when I went to their home, I was like, I want a home like this. You know what? So I created that home like that. I want a car like that. I worked hard. I saved my money, and I got a car like that. Not exactly like that, but a nice car. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with having nice things in your life. People got an issue with it. Why he driving that? Why they got a big house? They worked hard for it. They put their energy into it.
Ain't your damn business.
Put your energy into those things and watch them manifest themselves, and stop like, oh, I ain't got this and I ain't got that. It's hard. It's hard to get anything in life. But when you get it, take care of it and share it.
And another thing.
If you got 10 suits in your closet and a brother need a suit,
pop a suit.
Get him a suit.
Pop a suit. I got 2 from him.
Don't be like, well, you know, nah, bro, you know. No. If you got clothes in your house and you know somebody needs something, give it to them. And stop holding and resisting. And that's the issue that people have in life. You know? That's the between the haves and the have-nots. Because you don't share. I'm not saying give everything away. I never said that. I'm saying you should share what you have. And when you bring that person up, you never know. You never know. That person going to bless you along the way. Don't be surprised that you work in a hospital and the same person you saw as an RN coming in, they become a charge nurse or a nurse in administration and you're looking for a job, and who doing your interview? Oh, you was that guy. You treated me so nice. You know what? I got you. And you end up with a nice job paying you $30 an hour. I'm just saying. Hey, you just never know. Just never know.
I got a true story. Like, so.
Just never know.
So I'm going to break this story all the way down so y'all can really understand what we mean. So I'm in Chicago. Got both cars out here. Take care of business. Sent the money out here, take care of the registration, didn't get taken care of. Boom, car get impounded, no problem. So by the time everybody take care of it, supposed to take care of, it's like $1,500. You know sudden, I'm fish grease hot. So I'm putting some out there in the universe. And I'm talking crazy. So guess what? That Cadillac gone. Right? I'm just putting some in the universe. Can't get the Honda fixed. Every time I get close, can't get it fixed. So just to show you how when you are mad and you're upset and you say things to people, it'll come out and get you. Now the flip side of this. So back in California, no car. Except for I got a past Grandmaster. Anytime I need his car, he is right there on handy. So sometimes when people help you, you got to do what you got to do, but you can't abuse it. People will help you as long as they know you're serious about what you do. If I didn't need Phil's car the way he knows, I be needing it. But at the same time, it's always business. So I don't just take his car and just run all across the world. It's I got to go look at it, whatever the case may be. It's because he knows in the end, when I get my running, everything will be good. So it's not about masonry like Hawkins always say. When people believe in you, they help you. And if you don't have people that believe in you in your circle or your lodge, then you're going the wrong way. Because if it wasn't for my past Grandmaster Phil right now, gee whiz. That's some real for you. You know what I'm saying?
And it has to be real, bro. Masonry is real. But people take advantage of masonry like I don't know what. You know, I had a brother. I ain't gonna call his name, but you know, always coming through here. Always came through here, right? Hey, bro, I need a place to stay. Cool. I got the hut. You know, I got the hut. It's cool. I got air conditioner back here. I got a heater. I got the hut. You can stay back here. That's cool. Oh, I need $50. I know you got a job, bro. I know you got a job, but I still gave you the 50, right? I hadn't seen you since. And it's not that I'm angry or mad at you. I'm not that, bro. I'm just saying all you have to do is call me up, bro. I'm doing okay. That's all I want to know, if you're doing okay. Because you know what? I don't give what I don't expect to lose. If you ask me for 50 and I gave it to you, I don't expect it back. You know why? Because things happen in life. But if you give it back, I'm grateful. I'm blessed because you was able to give it back. And you should understand that even in your first degree. I know how we do it. If you got it and I gave it to you and you got it to give it back, give it back. But if I gave it to you, you don't have it to give it back. Just say, look, right now, bro, it's just hard. And you know what? I'm okay with that.
$5 a week. That's what me and Ford, it wasn't $5, about $10 a week one time, me and Ford. So we was going to Oakland. Me and Ford, financial troubles like a fat cat. We ain't going. We must have came over to Tony Hawkins' house and Linda looked at us and said, oh, y'all going. Y'all might as well go ahead and start fighting because they want y'all to go, y'all going. So now me and Ford mad. Then we said we broke. Now we got to pay them back. Yeah, but you pay us back later. Me and Ford, we stubborn. We don't know the better, so we paying him back. And when people believe in you, that's what you do. You just can't be no knucklehead in the game.
No, you can't. You really can't. And I'm going to tell you this here. We're getting ready in about maybe another year. We're going to do Arkansas. We're going to Arkansas. You don't know it yet. Yeah. I got a call from Arkansas. This is breaking news. We got a call from Arkansas.
I'm there.
We're going to Arkansas, and we got to help them do some stuff in Arkansas. So, Brother James Kelly, I got you.
Oh, and if anybody from Mississippi watching this, I got an email today. I may have a couple of brothers in my city want to open up a little lodge. I'm gonna see what they're talking about.
We doing it. We doing it right now. Right now, I can say the most wishful John G. Jones Grand Lodge of Mississippi. Ancient, free, and accepted Mason.
1903.
Grandmaster Stephen Smith. Yeah. Call him Smitty. A blog, as they like to call it in Mississippi.
Yeah.
You know, he's doing it. That brother, hey, this has been something, we've been working on this for the past 2.5 years. This is not something that happened overnight like a pop-up lodge. This thing happened with time. We made sure that everything was done right. So now, hey, there you have it. And this is how it should be done. People say, well, you know what? They ain't recognized. I'm going to tell you what. California recognizes them.
I bet you they can go to France, Israel, Spain, Peru. I bet you they can come out here. See, it's West Coast down. One of the things I like about what we have right now is we have 2 old school grandmasters with 2 young up and coming deputy grandmasters. Mm-hmm. And that's a good thing. It's very dangerous because the youngsters like myself, we are really about coming together. So Brother Hawkins, like the ambassador, he's trying to get the upper heads together. And my job is trying to get the youngsters on the same level as far as their knowledge. And I think that me and Jones can definitely get it done.
Oh, it's going to happen. Oh, it's going to happen, baby. It's going to happen starting next month when we get to Chicago, where the ancient Arabic orders of the nobles of the Mission Shrine, 125-year celebration, John G. Jones, all the way live. I don't care who you are. If you're black and you're a Shriner, you better recognize where you come from.
Hey, Brett, thank you for finding your paperwork, my man, but we have charters, you know what I'm saying? Not being cocky, but we have charters of where we could go. So you guys can tell us what y'all think, but I know what's in my safe right now where I can lay my head at. As a matter of fact, I got a phone call from a Hispanic sister last weekend that we met 2 years ago at a quarterly session.
Right.
To come out to their chapter meeting down in Mexico. And we don't speak no Espanol.
Ooh, I'm just saying. We close to the border, so we can leave the we can leave the country.
Do we want it? Yeah.
We can leave the country, go right down to Tijuana, Mexico, Baja California, and just have a wonderful time.
And we can call our brother Munoz, you know.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
Hey, brother Munoz, the Grandmaster of North America.
Yes. Much love.
Much love, bruh. Much love. Hey, ask brother. Who was that brother that went with me to Oakland last year? Oh, Grandmaster.
Oh.
I forgot my Grandmaster traveled with me. I better leave that Coca-Cola alone.
Well, what's McDonald's first name?
James. Out of Las Vegas.
Pull over that ass too fat. No, what's that song he like?
Oh, throw that
ass to the circle.
For real. I hope you are something or another.
Serious about coming to Mexico? Must be talking about Hawkins, because I ain't never put that out there. Say, hope you're serious about coming to Mexico. Man, y'all give us a lodge in that dress.
I hope you are serious time about coming to Mexico.
Free people.
Hey, I tell you what. I was serious the last time about coming to Mexico. What are you talking about? I'm only 15 minutes from the border. So look, if you put it out there,
we give us no time.
You just got to put it out there. You can't just say, "Are you serious?" and don't. You got. It has to be an invitation, bruh. I'm not gonna just show up at your door. It has to be an invitation to everybody.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't want us to show up at your door and we can't get in because boy, I will act a fool on with you.
I told him. I've already said that.
That ain't what you want.
I said that. I said if you invite me somewhere and you tell me, oh no, we gonna have an issue. I'm over in another country too.
On the precious jewels. Which jewels you want to talk about?
Precious jewels. Look, okay. The brothers asked, can we speak on the 3 precious jewels? Okay, so are you talking? I want to see. Okay, so you're saying the Holy Bible, the square, and the VSL? Yes. It's no secret. So anything I say, you can go look it up. You can go buy the books. Hell, it's all out there. So let's just keep it real, 100%.
Excuse me 1 second. Let me find my phone.
Find your phone.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sitting.
You sitting on your phone? I'm gonna pull your phone up. So look, yes, we can speak on the 3 jewels. You have 3 jewels. You have the 3 movable or 3 immovable. You didn't say which ones, but let's speak on the Holy Bible, not the Holy Bible. Let me change that. Let's speak on the VSL, the square, and the compass, if that's what you're talking about. If that's what you're talking about, then post and let me know, because I don't want to speak out of term on anything. Because like I said, it's not about secrets. It's about just actually putting it out there. You know what I mean? Because you can go buy books these days. You can buy anything you want to buy.
Your Bible, in a sense, could be any person's religion. And that's why I think people need to understand. When they say Bible, it doesn't mean Bible, but at the same time, it's what you believe in.
It's the VSL.
So a lot of us out there saying, well, brother, son, you can't be a part of my life because you're not a Christian. I will sue the draws off of y'all, and I will win. Because I'm going to tell y'all why. In corporate America, you can't deny me a job because of my religion. So what makes you think in Mason you can? Let's try this again. You really think it was founded off one? The youngest religion at that? Seriously? The youngest one.
The youngest one. So, look. My email address is HOSEALODG. Let me see your phone.
My phone dead.
Oh, I was going to plug it up.
Oh, yeah.
HOSEALODGE is my com. HOSEALODGE at yahoo.com. It's something in the refrigerator. You can email me there. Okay. Now, if you put something crazy in the subject box, I'm not opening it. You have to put something that's going to be relevant that you and I know. This video is one of them. And the fact of the matter is that I give you this. Who else gonna watch this video? A lot of people. So I'm just saying. So let's just do it that way. Or you can text me. Text me at 619-985-1184, and I'll text you back. But when you text me, you gotta let me know what it's all about, because I'm just not gonna answer the random text. Okay? I'll do that. But definitely, it's been good tonight. I've been on here for 2 hours and 11 minutes. I think I want to shut it down.
Y'all see what I see right there?
What you looking at?
Female womb.
Oh, see, you need to stop. His brother brought a Sprite and somebody looking at female.
So
my brother from another mother.
So the square and the compass is just us impregnating.
Will you and Freemasonry Unlocked going to do a video together? Oh yeah, me and Freemasonry Unlocked from New York. We're gonna try to do something on Hangout Google. I had the opportunity to actually doing talking with them on the phone and definitely just chatting up with Freemason Unlocked. The brother had me cracking up. I like Freemason Unlocked. Yeah, this is Freemason Unlocked. I'm in a secret location. That brother, I like him. I'm not gonna kid you. Freemason Unlocked, we good. We agree to disagree on things, but I enjoy the brother's company.
So check it out. I ain't go too deep today. I'm gonna talk to Brother Hawkins in a minute. We're gonna come back live in the next 24 days.
So look. If you're going to hit me up on text, 619-985-1184. You can text me, hit me up. I'm gonna hit you right back, and we can conversate. I don't mind. It's good. But let me tell you, if you get to talking crazy to me, it's over. I'm good. I'm good.
We don't want to. We're grown men. So I'm gonna put this disclaimer out here right now. We're grown tail men. Whatever conversation we have on the phone, it stays on the phone. Don't get your asses on Facebook with that you want to be tough type stuff. Don't be on Facebook trying to blast us and talk bad about us, because we're on a different level. So understand that we all have to follow our own God and fear no danger. So if you don't understand what I'm saying, then read some more.
You know, and here's the thing. They always say if you want to hide something from you, they put it in a book. Bruh.
I got a question. So why is every time y'all say, give me change 15, y'all go 3
spots? The brother said, Mr. Hawkins, I'm a grown man. That's what I'm talking about, bruh. That's all we saying. Let's do that. Let's do that. Go ahead. Stay with.
Don't y'all call my past grandmaster on me no more. I forgot. I lost my thought. I just want to say that.
He said, don't call it. I have gotten calls on this young man. They actually called me. On him. Like, well, dude, don't be calling me on him. But that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. So look, hey, we've been on here 2 hours and 14 minutes. I think we good.
We good.
I'm looking at my past grandmaster over there going to sleep on me.
Yeah.
I think. Hey, bro, we enjoyed you too. We really have. I mean, really.
The next one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, check it out. CJ going out of town, so check it out. Maybe tomorrow, the next day, let's go live and uncut.
We're gonna go live and uncut tomorrow again.
I tell you what, which degree can I do?
I tell you what.
Degree working with us, let's hit it off.
I tell you what. Tomorrow about 6 o'clock West Coast time will be 9 o'clock East Coast time. Travel light. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. Tell bro I'm going to hit him up.
Yo, my phone is dead right now.
Tell bro I'm going to hit him up on that Hoover.
We're going to touch bases, but we're not going to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hey, he's a Mason now. I'm trying to you can't keep pulling them out.
Well, how you think Hoover got into the law?
I understand that, bro. He mixed that up. He did. He took that and made it a whole nother thing.
It's all in there.
I'm just saying.
King Solomon's Temple.
I'm just saying.
So as a first degree, so check it out. So every level.
I thought we was gonna leave.
So every level to the game, there's degree work you gotta learn. Mind your own business, stay happy, and everything else will work out. So we're gonna do degree work. I don't know what it's gonna be on, but it's gonna get better.
I tell you what, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna see what's today.
We said within 72 hours.
I tell you what, Thursday. I'm gonna do another live one on Thursday, 6 o'clock West Coast time will put me in about 9 o'clock East Coast time. We're gonna do. We just gonna let it all hang out. This video is 100% unapologetic. The next video is like take flight.
Yeah. So the next one I'm gonna be ready.
The next video is gonna be called Take Flight. You know, we're done talking about irregular stuff. We're done. We're not gonna even discuss clandestine stuff. It's over. That's dead. The stuff we're talking about is stuff we want you to go research yourself. We want you to occupy your mind with useful knowledge. That's all we're talking about.
So study Hindu, right? Study the 7 Orishas. Get off into there like the elephant. Ganesh. See all these animals, just charge them up. Everything around you means something. Just don't get an elephant with the trunk down. It means bad luck.
Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna get into some stuff that y'all gonna be like they lost their mind.
Yeah.
But we want you to read. We want you to do your own research.
Or just listen to me.
Just go in, brother says just go in.
My phone is dead right now. 214-8802. That's the last time I'm putting it out. Don't call me with no drama. Do not call me with your title, or you would not get a phone call back.
Hey, but we're gonna make it happen, and we're gonna let it all hang out. So look, until next time, always keep your light on and do what? Stay out them bushes, baby.
Shine, dog.
Hey,
Shine.
for real, we out. We appreciate you. Much love.
Phone ring up the